Guys, what is going on, man? It's your boy Danny. Welcome back to the Cornercade. I brought my homie OTG here as well.
What's
OTG
up?
shoutouts. Let's go, dude. Super excited as you can tell, guys. Look what has landed. It's shoutouts to Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, for hooking your boy up with some Arcade1up swag. And I got the snapback, guys. Let's go. I feel like it's official now. I'm a pro YouTuber, right?
Dude, you are official because you got the hat to the back. I
That's
told you,
right.
man, you are a official YouTuber. You have officially made it. Congratulations, hat to the back.
Let's go, dude. So funny. Oh my God, guys. We got a huge show for you guys. We got the 99 Blitz deck mod from 99 Lives Arcade. And we're talking a whole bunch of cool stuff. AtGames, 4K, Legend, Ultimate, Killer Instinct, and then Arcade1up CES. Plus, guys, for you guys tuning into the show tonight, I told you once the swag landed, I'm going to do a huge giveaway show. Huge for us being such a small channel. We have a couple items here that honestly I didn't really see the use for me, but I said, hey, instead of throwing it away, I got a YouTube channel. Let's give this stuff away. This is gonna be super cool. Plus, guys, I have a whole stack of Arcade1up official hats ready to give away on the channel. So, guys, let's go. That'll be at the end of the show. So it gives everybody a chance to kind of pop on in. We're going to do like a wheel of names kind of thing. Bear with me. I'm going to have to type in everybody's name, but we're going to make it happen. OTG, we're here. We're in the building. It's going to be good. It's going to be a fun show.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, man.
What are you sipping on? I got the traditional Arnold
Dude,
Palmer going on here.
I don't know which drink this is, but for Christmas, my niece got me a gift card to Dutch Bros. It's an energy drink. I think it's called Shark Attack or Shark Bite, one of those. But it's damn good, man. Like
What's
any
up?
of those energy drinks there, I had one a few weeks ago. It was a red one. And man, that shit was so good, dude. So I just said, you know what, I'll try this one. It's pretty good.
What's in that?
It's got their energy drink and bunch of different flavors, dude.
Okay,
I don't know, man,
let's
but
go,
it
dude.
does give you energy for sure. It has
It,
a
it,
energy drink basically blended.
100%. As long as it's giving you energy and keeping you through the night and keeping you through the show, that's what counts, man. I want to bring you guys into the building real quick and say hi to everybody like we do. I'm going to have to scroll all the way up at the top. We got Damian Williams in the house saying, just saw them shorts standing outside, a little like them all. Guys, how do you feel about those shorts I just posted up? I threw a bunch of them on there. Looked like it was super fun. It looks really professional, too. OTG, you're in most of them. What do you think?
Dude, I thought the shorts was dope. I kind of like the way it says, the words, whatever, the
Yeah.
captions. I thought that was pretty cool, man. I didn't get to go through all of them because I thought those were only like one or two, and I saw how many did you post, man?
I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8. I'm gonna keep posting some more just to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. That was dope, man.
Yeah, for sure. We got, of course, OTG here. The real MoFlo is here. We got Chris C saying yo yo. We got Let's Go. Julio Hernandez is in the house. Wish it was a 5 minute intro, so maybe I can grab a drink and some snacks or something. Let's go. KFB is in the house saying no joke at all, but I really love this intro music. That's why I picked it, man. It's dope. It gets you hyped, and it reminds me of the synthwave '80s style when we're having fun in the arcades. We got the quarter deck arcade in the house, man. Let's go. Love it, love it. Let's see, scrolling down. Dark Realm Gaming is here. Hope everyone in the chat had a happy Christmas. Exactly. We're gonna definitely talk about that and touch on everybody's Christmases and stuff for sure. I mean, what's the holidays without some Christmas cheer, right? We got Weez in the house. Let's go, dude. Calvin Wong is here. Danny's still coughing. Do I sound any better? I feel like I'm getting my voice a little bit back at least.
Dude, your voice still sounds a little bit gone, man. But
Yeah, I mean,
how was your Christmas, man?
It was good, dude. It was really cool. So I got everything that I ever wanted. I got actually, you guys are looking at it right now. I got some key lights from my wife. They're not the key lights, so they're like the Elgato like main light. Like they're not the little one. It's the big one. So she
Oh
went
yeah, yeah.
all in with that.
Are they called? I think those are called key lights. The other ones are called air or something like that.
Something like
Elgato
that. Yeah,
air or
yeah,
something.
yeah. So I got those, and I was super happy about that because it literally transformed the whole desk setup, and that's something that we're going to be working on going forward. We're going to be touching up a lot of things with that. And then I got a lot of joggers, which were much needed. Some champion hoodies, t-shirts.
Oh
I
hell
even got
yeah.
a I even got a Shinku Hadouken hoodie, which was super dope. I'll definitely wear that on the show sometime for you guys. Had to rock the One Up apparel right when that came in today. I was like, oh, we got to put that on. That looks dope. And then my wife got these like non-stick pans that she wanted. What you can do is you can like clip on the handle and take it off, and you
Yeah.
can put it on anything you want. And these pans are actually phenomenal. Like I do enjoy cooking, and she obviously loves cooking too. That's why she asked for them, and they're like non-stick. They're awesome, man. They're actually really cool. For something so small, goes a long way. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
having the right tools, it just makes all the difference. Um, and then the kids got all the toys. They got like 40 toys each. Like they're way too spoiled. It's ridiculous. And they love all their stuff. Super cool to see like the kids actually like play with the new stuff. So they were playing with toys all day long with my
Oh
wife.
yeah, that's what matters, man. That's what Christmas is about, dude. Heck
Exactly. And
yeah.
so how was yours, man?
Oh, dude, it was cool, man. I got to go see my family. So anytime I spend with my family is always a good time. So yeah, it just I got the basic gifts I asked for all the time. The stuff that no man wants to buy. The
Yeah,
underwear and
yeah.
socks and all this stuff, pants and hoodies and a bunch of little things like that. So I just got a bunch of clothes, which is all I asked for. When my family's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" Just whatever, same old shit. So yeah, I had a good time though. It was a good time spending time with family, and it just went by way too fast. We ate good and stuff like that, so it was good, man. I enjoyed it. Hey,
Yeah.
earlier, this has off subject real quick. I gotta ask before I forget. Everyone was digging your intro. There was a lot of positive people, even though I throw digs on it. That's 3 minutes, 4 minutes long. People wanted 5 minutes. But one thing, Console Fanboy actually asked if you would play an intro of him singing it, which I think would be pretty dope. You should give it a shot. I can't picture him singing that. But speaking of the devil, 499 super chat from Console Fanboy. One Up is stupid when Danny is still not hired yet as a how do you say it? Liaison
Yeah,
marketing rep.
a liaison slash marketing rep.
All right, seriously, the dumbest company ever, dude.
Yeah.
We need to hit on that. I'm not sure when. If you want to hit on it now, but there was some drama, not really drama, attention from your show last week when I was on here with Travis, and I saw it on 19K K Fox. Who else talked about it? There's a smaller YouTuber. He did a really good video. What is his name, Console Fanboy? Anyways, a smaller YouTuber basically got your video, kind of showed clips and his own views on it, kind of like with Travis coming onto the show as a representative from Arcade1up, and it was pretty interesting because of the way the views were going. Man, I don't know. That dude did a really good video. I wish I knew his name. It's called James Hate Everything. That's what I thought it was. Kevin said
Oh
it.
yeah.
Check out that video. He had really good points, and for being a smaller YouTuber, I think that dude deserves a lot more subscribers. So if anyone wants to check it out, James Hates Everything. He did a really, really good segment on it. So I recommend that. But yeah, dude, it was pretty interesting how a lot of people were like I guess mixed sides on the whole thing, even though Travis came on here and kind of explained his situation, but it seemed like there was some news, like I guess he was the one that contacted Michael B supposedly. I didn't know that. It was all like gave him the heads up that the CES thing, and I mean we're gonna get into that whenever, but I just thought it was pretty interesting that your show got some attention in the community, man.
Well, hey, that's cool, man. Because at the end of the day, like, we're all here to have the discussions and talk about that stuff. I did notice, and James Hates Everything tunes into the channel, which is super cool. I know Fox touched on it a little bit. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's hard because like Travis is my boy, like he's my friend. So like
Yeah.
we're on here on this show. This show is it's for talking and just expressing our feelings and talking to the community. This isn't like a scripted show, and I want you to be real on my show.
Yeah.
I don't want a bunch of just, oh yes sir, yes ma'am. That's not what's the point of getting on then? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like this is
yeah. The thing
even
is, I
though
100% respect Travis, and I respect you as your show. And I'm just gonna take everything as it goes live. But like my true feelings about it was like I still kind of the way I stood on it in the beginning is they need to show us something. That CES thing was pretty much them pulling out doesn't necessarily mean the worst, but they haven't given us anything really good to go with. I mean, the what was the news they told us like early on? I mean, this last quarter or something. Don't expect anything. This is towards the end of the year, and then they hit us with I guess don't look forward to CES. So that's kind of like I don't know, man. I guess
Yeah,
you were gonna hit on it a little bit later, but I still feel like that. But we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. We'll see.
yeah, and that's something that like we can definitely talk about. I know it's a great topic at the end of the day. I do want to hit up this 9.99 super chat from Ezekiel, the
Oh shit!
Chicago Retro Ranger. I love saying that name now. What's
Yeah,
up, everyone? Did I come through, Danny? You look legit now. Good luck to everyone in the giveaway. Let's go. Ezekiel, I cannot thank you enough, my man. Like, honestly, I seen you in 19K Fox's streams, and I'm like, man, this dude's just super cool. And then like, you would always super chat, do your thing, ask questions, and then I'm like, then you made all that apparel for the guys in Chicago. I'm like, oh my god, that stuff looks legit. Never have I ever in my wildest imaginations believed that I would be not only on a live stream streaming to the whole arcade community, but then repping and wearing that kind of cool apparel. It pinched me. Am I still alive? Like Ezekiel, like it's so cool of you, man. Like I really, really do appreciate it. And we have everything on standby to give away. My wife loves the hoodie. I love the hoodie. Dude, this is Nike. This is no joke, man. I was just like, I was blown away. And then to top it all off, I even got a Christmas card from Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, with his beautiful family. Ezekiel, you are the man, dude. Like, I cannot stress it enough. You are so nice and so generous, and we need more of people like you in this space. Like, you just show the love, man, and that's really what this is all about. So I really do appreciate it, man.
yeah.
We
And you
gotta.
got another console fanboy doesn't know how to stop, man. He's throwing another $5 up your G string, saying Danny sells more one up cabs than anyone. You should be respected on your own show, especially when you are the few that keep that shit company alive. I think Travis does respect Danny a lot. So, but I do understand your view, console fanboy. I do understand kind of what you're saying, but they do they're friends and they respect each other. So I don't know how you feel about that, Danny. That little comment right there. Did
I
you feel
I
disrespected at all?
No, I mean, I know I can see where people say that, but I don't. Travis is my boy. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not anything like that, dude. I love Travis. When I see, listen, guys, if Travis didn't love me, there's no way in hell he's gonna fly from the West Coast
exactly.
to the Midwest to come hang out with your boy and everybody else. Like, come on now. I love Travis. He gave me a huge opportunity to just be myself and really help grow the channel. And I will be
Yeah,
forever grateful for him. He's like my friend, man. Like I told you, my kids call him Papa. Like, and I can see where people could say, like, hey, a little bit disrespectful stuff. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see it. We were just talking and having banter. Like, I love that man. Um,
yeah,
and and as far as selling the one ups, dude, you are 100% right. So you all know that I work at Best Buy. I got with my general manager and I said, we got to put these one ups on the floor. They're not selling in the back. Put them on the floor. 12 gone in 2 days. 12, bro. Like that doesn't
yeah.
happen at our store, and we're the busiest store in the Midwest. So I was like, okay, like interesting. So we just keep putting them on the floor now. It is now the truck's directive. When those one ups hit the ground off the truck, they are immediately put on the sales floor. Now they're all gone. Even the casino cades, guys.
Hey, so you got to tell me, whenever somebody goes to Best Buy and somebody's over here shopping for the one ups, and you're at the store that day, does somebody like, hey, Daddy, come here, come here?
100%. 100%. Dude, I am the Arcade1up VPL. Like, they have Sony VPL, Samsung
Yeah, yeah,
VPL,
yeah.
a Nikon VPL. I'm the Arcade1up VPL, 100%, dude.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's actually quite fun. It's a passion of mine at the end of the day. And so literally I sell one-ups. Like it's nuts.
Dude,
And
if I
Council
was
Fanboy,
over
you're
there
not
and
wrong.
somebody comes all positive, like, oh, talking about you can sell some of those one ups. But in the community, yeah, you're doing a good job of being really hyped about it because you really like that stuff. Like me, zero hype. You're not gonna get any hype from my ass unless I see something new. But
Well, of course. That's the sentiment. Like OTG, like honestly, like so let's just like for shits and giggles, just say like next week, Arcade One Up says, "Hey, we got an announcement. We're bringing I don't know. Let's just throw a set title out there like Tekken 1, 2, 3 and Tag, in a deluxe form. It's not the XL. Where you'd be like, okay, I want to see what this is about. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You see, if it was something like that, that's new that I know would bring a little small community and
Hmm.
definitely make some people happy. You know, Travis has been wanting that, but there's also a lot of other people in the fighting game community that want that game. I think that would be super dope, man.
Yeah. So
As
it's
much as you know what, as much as I've been a hater on the XL because I've owned the NBA Jam, which the shape of it was the Shaq Jam was pretty bad, and I owned the Killer Instinct Pro, and that thing it just it shaked way too much for me. At least on carpet, I had it on my floor, it would slide too much. So it's like, do I want the shakes or the slides? And it just was too light. But for a game like Pac-Man, that I'm not really aggressive, as a fighting game, you know, you get into it. Uh, I think it would be okay. So I think one that's a common one that I don't see why. I guess they're taking their time. They're gonna drip feed it, but it'll eventually come is the Galaga, dude. I was thinking about it as, oh man, as much as I like Miss Pac-Man, I have a lot of nostalgia for Galaga. And that's when my friends hit me up. Actually, I had some friends come over. I didn't expect it for Christmas. On Christmas Eve, I had a couple of friends come over and we were having a good time. And they looked at the arcade. They're like, dude, you got a real Killer Instinct? Like, what the hell? I fired it up for them and all that. And they didn't even touch it. They were just like, cool. I'm like, dude, play. They just watched me play and they didn't really care. They saw me play a match and I did an ultra and everything. They're like, oh, cool. And like, whatever. And then I had the Mortal Kombat. I'm like, whatever. But I swear, when I had that place full of arcades, I think I had about, or these Arcade1ups, I had probably about 8 of them. And the one that people just got excited for was Miss Pac-Man. Like everybody played that when they came to my place. So I think Galaga, because my friends really like Galaga, that's one that I'm not excited for, but I would probably buy because I do not want a real Galaga, dude. I don't have the nostalgia like that for one of those, but for the fighting games, I do. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's cool, man. This is a cool hobby. What can I say at the end of the day? Like, it could be a lot worse, and I think we should all just enjoy the games, and that's what this channel is about. And guys, like, if you're gonna get excited, OTG, about new titles and stuff, what do
Yeah,
you think I'm gonna do? I'm excited right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, can
dude.
you imagine? We will be going nuts. 19K streaming for a week straight. Oh, your boy's gonna be all over that. It's gonna be super fun because it's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming, but you just gotta wait for it. The waiting is like the hardest part of it. Playing the waiting game, man, it's just so hard because
yeah.
it's like 3 months, 4 months until another title comes out. Like, come on, man, we want these titles now. Guys, I love the chat. The chat's flying. You might have to re-ask a
Yeah,
question if we can't get to it. OTG, I don't know if you
dude.
can see.
Goliath Geo saying that Galaga Deluxe is 359. I heard that at such a good price, but I'm being cheap. It's gonna have to hit 299 for
Hey, we're
me.
close.
Yeah,
I got it for 362. So,
and
um,
I don't know. It's a couple games like that because even my cousin hit me up today. He goes, dude, we should all get together and play your arcade. I'm like, dude, I don't have any more. Like I sold them all, and like he hasn't talked to me in a while, and no one cares about Killer Instinct, but I do want a couple real ones. I'm like, man, it's gonna be some of those old games, so maybe soon. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get a Galaga, I think, or Miss Pac-Man. But I might be like console fanboy and rent a center and be like, oh, it's cool, and then sell it later. So we'll see.
that I have the Galaga. It's a really cool looking cab, dude. Like, the light up
Yeah,
buttons actually look legit on that. I know it's kind of gimmicky. I think the light up buttons are actually a little bit better quality than the normal buttons that they give you. And there's a light up coin door. The marquee looks beautiful. I'm telling you, you would like that. Now let me ask you this. So everybody loves Miss Pac-Man. Do you play Miss Pac-Man on the fast mode or do you play it on the normal mode?
I played on the normal mode. I've never really played on the fast mode. It looks fun though. I'm not that good at Miss Pac-Man. I just play it. I forgot what my high score is. It's pretty low, but yeah, definitely
Ask
I'm not good at it.
ask KFB if he likes the fast mode. That changed
Oh,
his life.
he
So
loves it, man. And like that
yeah.
dude wanted the he was so desperate for the fast mode that he was gonna get the what's the one that the one that's on the floor or whatever that has the both sides of it. What's it called? Like I mean
Oh, like that head to
the
head like little table.
yeah, the head-to-head one or whatever they
Yeah.
call it.
Mhm.
Dude, he was looking so hard for one. I think Bobby had one of them. What's his name? Not Welcome to Die. I can't. Bobby Vu,
No,
and
yeah, Bobby,
for sale, I
to
think
die
on
for, to die
Marketplace.
for.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, I guess he ended up buying uh the one you have that or had the Class 81 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I got that
I
one.
think
Yep.
whatever console fanboy bought, but he had it for a little bit and then he sold it. I guess he got tired of it because that game stressed him out. Cocktail Cab. I could not think of that name.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you,
cocktail
Background Gaming.
head to head. Yep. We have another big super chat coming in hot from Foxer. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. $10 super chat saying Arcade1up needs to do a Street Fighter Third Strike cab. It will bring a lot of people from the competitive scene to the retro home arcade scene.
100%.
And Foxer, you're not wrong. I think we're gonna get that in this form factor right behind me, and it's gonna have green tea molding, and it's gonna be legit. And you already know your boys put it in the corner
Dude, you
cave. Let's
see
go.
something so simple like that, like they can do it, and it'll bring excitement. I think if we finally get a third strike after all these damn Street Fighters, like if they do a third strike for sure, it's a big excitement. Now I saw some people in the chat. Sorry, I didn't get your name because it just pops in and out right here. But they were saying something about the Star Wars over here being at Ollie's. I don't know if that's true, man. That would be crazy if Ollie's got the Star Wars.
Right here,
I don't
Kevin
know.
Clausen.
Right here. Kevin
Some people
Clausen.
posted getting Star Wars stand-up machine at Ollie's for $2.99. That would be amazing. That would be. We need pictures, guys. Check the Facebook groups. We got to
Yeah.
confirm that. That would be
I need
super
to see
cool.
some of that confirmation right there. Because if it's, Ollie's is pretty much like oh, we got this left over in the warehouse. Let's sell it to Ollie's. I'm surprised that those were for sale that long. I thought they were going to sell out quick and be done with them, but
Now,
I'm not a big.
are
Yeah.
we talking the old school one with the blue tea molding, like the one behind me? Or are we talking about the new one with
The new, I'm assuming it's the newer one.
Oh God,
And
man!
that
If it's the newer one, we got to go, TG. We got to get that, bro. I want to switch this
you
one out
see,
because it's got the coin door. Let's go.
I don't know those games that well. Are they Vectrix or what are they? I don't know.
Yeah,
Aren't they like
vector graphics.
Yeah, I don't know those games. I'm not familiar with those, so I don't know if I
It's
would like them, man. It's kind of old school.
It is. It's fun. The arcades, bro, are always fun when you're playing with people. Like when you're playing by yourself, it's just you're playing by yourself against the computer or whatever. It's whatever. But what's fun is when you put it on hard and you're trying to do that shit, like
Mhm.
moving around. Oh, dude, it's a blast. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
But it also like if you have a whole arcade of them, like if you just had that one machine, yeah, I might hop on it for like 5 minutes, but that's like
yeah.
it.
You're getting
Like,
people long and low saying that they shared the photos on Facebook. Ollie's did, and you're
oh,
getting
okay.
the quarter deck arcade. There were pictures posted on Facebook of people that picked up the Star Wars cab at Ollie's. So
Oh
it's
man.
100% legit. It looks, man.
Dude, I gotta check this out after the show, man. That's huge. We got a 199 super chat from Console Fanboy. Danny, hop on with me and OTG on the COD. I'm the best. I kind of retired from COD, my guy. I don't have any consoles or anything. Although over the holidays, that 350 series Xbox Series X, that was a deal for that thing, man. That's the same price as
Dude,
the Series S.
dude, it's such a good deal that he went and bought it. Console fanboy has this sickness that if there's a deal on something, if he just slightly kind of wants it, he's gonna buy it. So
He's
I
gonna
told him
move
not to
in.
buy it. He doesn't listen to me. I told him not to buy that Xbox Series X, and he went and bought it. But dude, that's a really good deal, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, okay, so here we go. We got some confirmation. Kevin Claus says the official Arcade1up fan page. It's posted here, but it doesn't appear to have the coin door, so the
What?
old version of it.
That's
Still,
weird.
that's still a really good deal for that
Yeah,
cabinet, dude. Still, I mean, I
but
got it for
but
450.
but it
So
makes you think: were they in a warehouse? Like if it's the old one, like that's kind
I
of
don't,
weird, right? Why weren't they selling them?
I don't know, man. That's the
Somebody
thing with
found.
these things. Yeah.
Dude, they need to find like remember a while back that Arcade1up accidentally found some Final Fights and they put them on
Yeah.
their page, but they were all expensive still. I think. I
Yeah.
dude, I said this a long time ago, and tell me what you think about this. I told UAG when I used to do a show with him. I said, dude, I think those original lineups are gonna be collector's items because they were like the original first ones. They were simple. They were like they've advanced so much that you look at those and they're real plain. I kind of like those, dude. I wouldn't buy them, but
Are you talking
I
about the
kind of
Swan
like the
designs?
original ones, the shark fins ones, but the original lineup ones, the ones they came out with. I know they're trash, but I think they're good. Like the final fight, that old Street Fighter. You don't like them? They're too
But
small.
think
I think
about
they're
this.
collector's items.
If the final fight was put into like a dynamo or something like that
Yeah.
midway, that would be cool. Cause like it's just they've come such a long way. Like, think
Yeah.
about it, the riser list, the lit coin door,
Well,
like
yeah.
it's just better now, and they're bigger and they're taller too. Those ones are really short. They're almost like, even with the riser, they're kind of like a must sit cab to play. I think they're too small at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Well, I think there's people like me. It's not gonna be crazy people that a crazy amount of people that want something that was like you could look back and be like, hey, this is where they started. I don't know. That's kind of the way I look at it. But
No, that's cool. That it's like the original 8 or whatever, like
I
like
don't
in
know if it was
hockey.
5 of them or how
The,
many.
yeah, like there was like a good amount, because then they had, wasn't like the Turtles cab technically part of that, even if it was four
I think
player.
it was a little bit later. The Turtles. It was like one of the first ones because it didn't have a lit marquee, but I think there was a. Didn't some come out with one? I don't remember, but that was a little bit later. I think that might have been like during the second wave or something. I'm not too sure. I don't know the history of.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I know there was Final Fight. There was oh God, what else? There was a Centipede. There was God, why am I not remembering this? This was after I came in. But yeah, there was a handful of them because they sprayed all fields. There was a Mortal Kombat one, but it only had the 3 Mortal Kombat games.
yeah, that
Um,
was like their second wave. I think the Mortal Kombat.
okay,
The-
okay.
yeah, because what they do different on that one? I forgot. I
I
think they
think,
put the speak. No, that still had the single speaker. I don't remember, but I think Rampage would be one.
well, if it had the single speaker, then Golden Tee was on that, right?
That was one of the last ones. It was like in between.
Because they lit up
Uh,
the marquee then.
yeah, it was man, that Golden Tee was a good one. I had it, dude, but I just never played it because those games got kind of boring to me. But it was a good one, dude. It just
Golden Tee is fun. Like, I know, guys, this isn't like the real like 2030 Golden Tee. This
yeah,
is old school. This is retro gaming. This is the hobby we're in. Golden Tee is dope. And I'm on the bandwagon to get a Golden Tee Deluxe 2024. Just, that one piece design, light up coin door. Can you imagine for that one if they did like a light up trackball that you could turn on and off? That'd be kind of cool. So, like,
dude. I don't give a shit about that. I give a shit about online, dude. Like I said
oh,
already, man.
100%. Like,
It,
no, and then give it online so you can do tournament play, you can do leaderboards, give it the reverse printed acrylic marquee. Like, that would be dope.
like they owe Golden Tee that after what they did with that shitty screen. They owe Golden Tee, man. Put online on that shit if it's possible. I think it would be,
100%.
but you see, if Arcade1up does actually have a good year, they're gonna have to do shit like that. That I just thought was on the back burner, and it's titles that they've already had. So hopefully they still have them. I think
There's
it would be
your
pretty tight.
I think there's your original lineup here.
Right
Stupid
there,
Gods have
right?
probably owned all of
Asteroids,
these
yeah.
at some point.
Centipede,
Yep.
Final Fight. You see, MK2 didn't it come later? Space
Oh,
Invaders
Space
was in
Invaders,
there.
that was there, yes.
Oh, I guess, man, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I thought MK2 came like on a second wave, but I guess, yeah. Those are all cool ones, man. Those are badass for its time. So I don't care for Space Invaders though. But
I think Space Invaders would be cool, like if you had it, but
yeah,
again, it's only the one game. Like,
dude,
there's
it's like
nothing.
I love that place in history. I
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
the game for what it was, but when I go back to it, dude, it is so hard, man. That
Oh
game's
yeah,
hard.
that's what it's there for, man. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, we'd be beating that. There wouldn't be nothing to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, Dude, this is great. Awesome. We just trailed off into a whole nother dimension.
yeah, dude.
Um,
I get like that, man.
I'm sorry. No, this is perfect. This is what a podcast is supposed to be. I'm sorry if you guys are lighting up the chat here. I probably missed your question. If you want to re-ask it, more than happy to. I see Kevin Clausen's here. Godly has entered the building. Glairzilla is here. Goliath is here. Thumper Squid. Everybody's here. The whole community is here. This is great. This is awesome. Um, so let's get into, I guess, our first topic. I'm gonna bring you guys down real quick just so you can kind of see. We made a purchase. If you follow the channel, you know what's up. So let me bring this guy over here. Let's share a little screen action. And I just wanted to show you guys what we were able to bring to the Cornercade. So I actually purchased this Big Boss 99 Lives control panel for NFL Blitz. So we're going to make it a 2-player. Again, shout outs to the community once again coming through for the Cornercade. I had Game Room Guru gave me his 2 49-way joysticks so I can put these in the machine because we bat top everything down and it's done. Like if you try to get those off, you're gonna break them. So we're just gonna pop the buttons out, put the encoder board in. Me and my wife will do a video on how to mod this. We're gonna have struggles too. It'll be fun,
Oh,
but
that's gonna be
hopefully,
fun.
everything will come through. Now let me ask you this, OTG. Since this is now gonna stay here, I'll probably put it where Centipede is. We'll see what happens. Do do I go and put those little speaker grills on? You can get them off Amazon, like all the deluxes have. Should I go ahead and
Oh,
do
oh, you're
that?
talking about those speaker grills? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's up to you. That's just, I mean, if you really want them, I think they make the cabinet look a little more premium than just having drilled holes.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think
That's
they
why I
look
asked.
cool. Why not? They're so cheap, and if I mean, it makes it look nicer. But I mean,
That's what
it's not a big deal. It's
That's
not
what I
gonna
was kind
do.
of think. As I was kind of thinking to kind of blend them in a little bit more with like the rest of them. And I was talking to you today, putting some. I forgot to buy them, the Logitech speakers in my KI, because like
Yeah.
my speakers. So we got KI working, as you guys saw a couple shows ago. Um, we got KI online. We got the CRT style scan lines. So excited to have that back. But the left speaker works and the right speaker doesn't. I've tried messing with the right speaker. It's done. I don't know what happened to it. It just shot out. So we're gonna put some Logitech speakers in that. And I guess OTG, you were saying that they're just plug and play.
They should be, man. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be any issues, but it should be plug and play, man. It's just
Okay,
speakers, dude. Um,
that'll that'll be exciting, man, to get that party started.
yeah, Kongs or Us is in here saying that that's gonna be I guess Greg's a good dude, and it should be an easy. Wait, did he say? I'm putting words in his mouth. If it should be an easy mod, all right. You should have no problem modding this, he said.
Dude,
But
we got the mod god in the house. Kongs
dude,
or us. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. This guy, Kongs, I watch all of your stuff. You are literally the mod god. You are insane, my guy, but in a good way. Like I saw you like modding your pinball, your Godzilla pinball. Dude, you make it look so easy. And I'm sure it is, but I would be deathly scared to touch anything. And I got chills trying to do the Blitz cabinet. Are you out of your mind? But we're gonna do it. God, OTG, what if I mess this up and I blow like an encoder board or something? I'm gonna
dude,
shoot
you ain't gonna
myself.
blow nothing.
I
The
blow.
only board you're gonna blow is if you mess with like the main board, I think, and the actual LVDS. You put that in backwards, you might blow something. But with this, it's just little small DC voltage. You'll be all right. The what was I gonna say? Kongs where he's got big nuts is that he will fucking do the modding live, dude. Fuck
Mhm.
that, dude. No matter how
Yeah.
easy it is or
Hey,
what,
dude.
like he'll be like, "Oh, I've never done this before, but hey, let's do
Yep.
it." Like, dude, modding live, I would never do that,
He's the
man.
mod god, dude. Let's
Yeah,
go. Quarterdeck Arcade has a question that says, Danny, did your two-player control panel deck come with a protector as well? You could order that for $25 more, but the vinyl that's on it, you don't need to do that. So I said, hey, this is a chance now to update it even more. Arcade1up's getting rid of the deck protectors. Let's get rid of mine too. So I went without it, but you can certainly add that if you want to. But the vinyl on there is like a high quality vinyl apparently that it's not going to rub off. So it's going to be super cool. And I got
hey,
it for a
with
good
that
price
space
too.
you save, all right, you maybe will add something extra.
Another cab is coming in 100%. I know it's funny. I know it's funny, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. So Blitz comes out, it's facing outward,
Dude,
which,
I
with the
know I've
four
had the
player.
4 player. They
Oh,
take
yeah,
up
yeah.
more space, dude.
I'm
Like,
excited, dude. I wanted to do this OTG for like the longest time, but I was just like, I don't want to spend like, when you get like into this mode where like you start modding things, you're buying all this stuff. It's like I shouldn't have to mod something. I just want to buy the arcade games and play them and have fun. I shouldn't have to do all this stuff. It should come like this. So I was just like, him and Han. But yeah, for that price, and I know this was the only place to get it because there's a shop off Etsy called like Graphics Arcade or something like that with Adrian.
yeah, yeah.
He's like not in commission right now. He's just taking a break. So, and I know the Quarterdeck Arcade was having some trouble when he did his. Like they didn't make the screws big enough, so he had to super glue the whole thing. And I'm like, I don't want to run into these
You
issues. You
know
know what I'm
what?
saying?
I
I just want
had
to be able to
issues
do
with
it.
99 Lives Arcade because I ordered one for the Killer Instinct. I had to modify it because the way it sat in there didn't sit in there correctly. So I had to lift it up. And what else? I had to cut something myself. Oh, he didn't even give me a panel. Which panel was missing? I think the J panel, where it was showing. So I had to make my own J panel and like
Yeah.
cut it in half, but I just made my own. But I was one of the first ones that ordered from him. I never did contact them to be like, dude, you messed up. You didn't even give me a J panel, and it was a big old part exposed. So I had to make my own, and then it's some stuff wasn't right. But I've heard nothing but good stuff from him. Like a lot of people like that dude, but that experience I had, I didn't like it. But that panel was different. It stuck out real far, and it would bend a little bit, and it was just getting on my nerves. So I just didn't use it. But this
Yeah.
panel you got looks like it's gonna be a good one. It just
Mhm.
makes everything smaller. It's nothing fancy, like comes out all crazy, and I think you'll be good, man. A lot of people speak real highly of that dude, so you should be good.
Yeah, I know Galaga guy 88 from the community did a video on his, a quick little short, and I'm like, oh, that looks dope, dude. Like I'm excited. I want to keep NFL Blitz in the arcade. I didn't want to have to get rid of it. That's one I play a lot actually, and so it should be pretty cool. And I had a bad experience with Adrian too. When I had my NBA Jam cabinet, we ordered a two-player control deck for that. Like the graphic vinyl overlay that it used was horrible, dude. Like I was like, even with the lights off, I don't want to show this off. So I contacted him. I showed him I showed him not only the graphic, but there was like other problems. I forgot this was like a year ago, and I was like, dude, to be quite honest with you, I just want like a refund on this thing, like because this is just like not okay at all. And I don't care if it was just $50. That's a lot of money. And he was cool. He ended up giving the $50, but like I feel like you shouldn't be putting out that type of product if you can't do it right, don't do it at all.
You know what?
And
With
so
Adrian, I've ordered from him twice, and I got the NBA Jam one, and it was good, dude. But I ordered it custom, so the holes like where I wanted them. He even told me, "Is this where you want them?" Yeah. It was just too close to the edge, so it just didn't work right. But the quality was real good, man, and it was on a badass MDF, dude. It was really high quality. And I ordered a second time for a custom cabinet, and it looked like it was on some scrap wood. It was like really
yeah,
like I don't know, man. It just yeah, I didn't I've ordered 3 panels from him, but it worked and it was solid. It just looked like the back of it was ugly, but you're never gonna see the back. So
yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah,
worked
yeah.
and the graphics were good too. And I think, yeah, all 3 of them, I was pretty much happy except that first NBA Jam because that was my fault. I should never try to be custom with the buttons or whatever or the spacing. It was my fault. But
Yeah.
he did do a couple things. Is this what you want? Yes, yes. And but I like Adrian, man. The work that he's done. He's done some really good stuff.
Yeah, like I said, we just ordered from him once and we were just disappointed. It sucked because the pictures that were on Etsy, like they didn't look like the one that I got. It looked
Mhm.
like the dumbed down version, like the first grade edition. And I'm like, dude, I want high school in college here. But when I saw people's pictures, I was like, man, that looks so dope. The NBA Jam is a two-player. I can fit more arcades in. Guys, I've always had this notion 2 years ago. Like I just didn't have a podcast to express my thoughts on it. And I was just like, man, this would be so cool. And I saw Turtles, Simpsons, X-Men, and I was like, man, I want to do them all two-player. And I just had
Yeah.
that bad experience, so it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I just kind of
No,
kind of
man,
gave off of
that's
it.
definitely if you want them 2-player, you can make them 2-player now. I think that's pretty awesome. You're gonna enjoy this Blitz. Once you get it, it's pretty easy. It'll be your first mod, and you'll be doing them like Kongs R Us right now. He's watching your
Yeah,
show and
yeah,
doing
right.
Outrun mod at the same time. Like
That's
you'll be
so
doing that.
funny.
So you that's why I told you, man. Whenever you had the extra room and you're putting arcades, I go, dude, we're gonna get you modding, and that's gonna be your parts room, man. Like, well, once you start modding everything, you start accumulating all kinds of random parts and stuff that you
Yeah, yeah,
keep.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, that's part of the giveaway here tonight, which is super cool. So we're definitely gonna do some cool stuff tonight, my guy. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Console fanboy says, Danny, when are you giving away this hat? I need a new video. Short down this video. Later in the show, buddy. Later in the show. Dark Realm, you had a question, but you forgot. Remind me. Let's go, man. Let's go, dude. Speaking of which, we were just talking about you, Game Room Guru. You donated those joysticks, and I'm so appreciative because we're going and jump started the transformation of Blitz. Because if I don't have the right parts, I can't put it together. So we ordered the big boss deck from 99 Lives. It's coming here. So let's go, man. Huge props to you for doing that. That's super cool.
You got a good deal
Um,
on that too. It's cheap.
yeah, it was a good price, like 85. I mean, I think it came out to 110. They charged $25 for shipping. So I'm like, but still 110, like it came out to the normal price. And there was only one left OTG. So I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta pop on this. I can't delete that no more.
Oh shoot. Well, if there was a quantity, that means it's ready to ship. Then hopefully
Hopefully,
you'll
so
get that soon.
we can get it any day now. My wife's really excited about doing that. So We'll see what happens, man. I never popped out buttons or anything. I'm just looking at it right now, like, oh my god, that's worrisome.
Yeah, because I've heard you've had talks of maybe wanting to get rid of it because it's a four player. Seemed like that was the only thing that you didn't like was this, all the space it took. So
Yeah,
heck yeah, man.
because so think about it. Now I get another arcade in. Like that's cool. Like you have another option at the end of the day. So that's really cool. Um, So shifting gears now, we're gonna talk about. I know you haven't had a chance to voice it. I voiced it in a comment, and I've also seen the community just blow up on this thing. OTG, I don't know if you've seen this, but the AtGames 4K ALU Killer Instinct. Let me, while we're talking about this, just post up a video here. So you can see Michael B. the Game Genie did a video on this. He let me use this as a video, so he's not gonna mind. We'll put us to the side here. What are your thoughts on this thing, dude?
Dude, you put me on a spot. It's an
Okay, here.
abomination for Killer Instinct, man. It
I'll
is
yeah.
hideous. First of all, what they did with the whole spinal, and when they added the purple, there was a guy who did a custom job, did a really really nice clean job where he added a little bit of blues in the background, like it looked black but it looked like blues, and it was on a real cabinet and it looked really really cool. I felt like this got inspiration from that, and at the same time they copied what the artwork on XL Arcade did because they do a Killer Instinct 2 and a Killer Instinct 1. But whoever did the graphics for this has some of the shittiest artistic abilities ever because the blending, what they used was black. They used this black to go in there to blend. They should have made something just accented because those are contrasting colors right there. You get the cool colors and the warm colors, and you're gonna black. And the oh man, dude, it's ugly, dude. If they would have just done the spinal on both sides and maybe the lightning, ride the lightning right here in Metallica, whatever the fuck they're doing, and man, maybe done better blending because that black right there. I know this is just a render. This isn't the real shit, but dude, it is hideous. I can't stand it. Being a Killer Instinct fan and that little bitty coin door. What the hell? Tiny coin door. Were they going for a contest on the smallest coin door? Like, don't even put it in there. That coin door is way too small. It's stupid. There's no nostalgia here. I understand it's a multicade, but it just like, and then whoever, I know Michael B may have gave some feedback. I don't know who, if he did of the art or if he did of the shape. But I've seen too many people give props with those buttons. Those are the same buttons that Arcade1up did, the same color, the baby blue. Those weren't on the original Killer Instinct. It was the darker blue hat buttons. Those fucking let go of the baby blue buttons. Like I didn't like that. I mean, I know it's not gonna be the same, the same. It's not a Killer Instinct arcade. I know it's a multicade. It's gonna have 8 buttons and I do that. That's no way of a hapstick. It's just a ball top, whatever. I mean, a bat top. That's fine. All that shit's fine. It's just the color really got to me. Even though it's not real, it's not a real Killer Instinct. But I feel like a lot of people think that's supposed to have baby blue buttons. Well, it's not. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a fan of this game. And if people like it, like I think hardcore people are not gonna want to buy this, man. And that's what you need to sell to. Arcade1up had a hard time selling Killer Instinct. $700 and the pro you can still buy it. I think for the price they're asking for $1,300, this is not going to fly off shelves. It's going to be hard to sell this, especially if they have a regular looking one. People will be like, I'd just rather get the regular looking one. I don't want that shit in my arcade. I think it's fucking ugly, and I think they need to redo it, man. Definitely.
Yeah, you touched on a lot of good points here. Hold on, I lost this. Let's bring this back into the fold here. So sorry, let me just switch everything around. Okay, so just looking at the cabinet now, my initial thoughts were, "Oh my fucking god, what the hell is that?" And to take like Killer Instincts and just make that, what? Like,
Yeah.
I will say this though, and I want to see if we can just quick show this right here.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
somebody just got Procreate and made it real fucking fast with the airbrush tool. Like, got
100
two images. How do we put these together? Let me use this airbrush tool real quick and do it. Fucking amateur, man. It's
Yeah,
bad.
like, so I wanna touch on just, like, so we can see the artwork right here, and so you guys can get a visual. So, the form factor, albeit it's an improvement over the Swan design, is still terrible because, like, the control panel, I feel like it's not coming out enough where, like, I feel like your knees are gonna hit this thing when you're sitting in a stool, but that's just my take. The marquee doesn't fully line up with, the, uh, the
You don't
sides, so you
you
get
got
that
a good
inch
point there.
you
It's
get
like the
that
legacies.
exactly, it's
There's
Mortal
recess in
Kombat,
there.
Street Fighter all
Wings.
over again. So I'm
Wingsgate.
like, yeah, you gotta fix that. Essentially, guys, I'm just gonna long and short, you gotta redo the entire thing. Like, this is just horrible. Now, I will say this, it is cool, and I didn't know this until, we started watching the video a little bit more, that bit LCD is going to be able to change titles from what you're playing in
Yeah.
the game. So if you're playing, Battletoads, it'll switch to that. That's super dope. Side work for me and OTG, you can speak upon this. Side work to me is that side artwork, even though it's big in arcade history, not a big deal for me. I smash my cabinets together. You don't even see it. You really just see it on the end piece. And this wouldn't be an end piece, obviously, but like, so that I could get over a little bit more, but you're 100% right. Like, it should just be Killer Instinct is black. What is this? Like what is this? So Spinal on the side, all black, just like that would be just fine. Just all black. Just leave it like that. Now, I don't
Dude.
mind them doing like a KI2, but then you do like the KI2 artwork, or you just do it all black and put Orchid on the side. I get that, right? Then the front kick plate, all black, no questions about it. Get a real full-size coin door on that because, much to your credit, you said they literally just took the pinball coin door and they put it on this. You can clearly
Yeah.
see that's what it is. So you can fix that. The bezel should be all black. If you're playing a multi-cade, I don't want to see this lightning on every game I'm playing. Like, what is that? All black again. Like, I know,
Yeah.
guys, it's like, oh, this is very similar, going to be like the first kind of multi-cade you got from AtGames, but yeah, it's Killer Instinct. That's what it is. You chose the license. They're like, that's what you need to make it like if you want to go with that theme. Otherwise, just go multi-cade theme kind of thing. Control panel needs to be 100% slanted. I don't care what anybody says. It 100% needs to be slanted. I don't care what kind of games you're playing on that
Dude.
thing.
All right. I gotta disagree on that part because if you're playing pinball games with those two buttons, unless it was they positioned them a certain way that was
Yeah,
comfortable, maybe.
but
Maybe
if
that they would
you're
have to reposition
if
the
you're
yeah,
yeah
yeah,
if
they
you're
could.
so you could, because think about it, pinball slanted, right? And they still got the buttons on the side.
You're right, you're right. They
Come
could.
on, homie,
Yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah,
go,
yeah.
dude.
You're right. You got a good
Yep.
point there.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's how my mind was racing. I'm like, what is this hot garbage? And I was looking at this and I was just, yeah, like, to your credit, like, get the right buttons on there. You have a chance to make this right. And I'm glad that AtGames put this out because even they were like, is this what it's gonna be? That's why they put the render out there and just, hey, let's shoot our shot and see what happens. And then later in the video, we get word that Mike B actually helped design this thing, and I felt bad, like, kind of dogging on it. I was like, yo, Mike B, you're my boy. Like, but we gotta change this, homie. This is not, if I'm
Dude.
Mike B and I saw that, I swear to God, OTG, and I'm not just doing this for like shits and giggles. If I saw that that was like what my name was on this, I would have been like, take my name off or redesign this thing because
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
about. And then you saw the hate comments come in. Like, for every one positive comment, there had to be at least 15 like, what the hell is this comments
Oh,
kind of
I
thing.
didn't even
So,
see.
oh, it's bad. And P Dubs did a video too. It just, and I feel bad for him because he was like pretty proud and happy, and it'd be cool to collab with another company to like do something like this.
Yeah.
But it just looks, it's already a big ugly machine. This just looks like a big bulky multi-cade beast that I'm not a fan of. So like, you're gonna hear a lot of like, on my opinion, and like they need to redo this. But even, oh, here, we didn't even touch on the 27-inch monitor. Guys, do you really need a 27-inch monitor in your face like that?
Dude, you
That's
gotta remember, right?
insane.
This is gonna be a 27-inch widescreen monitor. I think if you cut out like what the 4:3 aspect ratio with borders, what you're actually looking at is gonna be smaller than a 17-inch still. At least I think I heard 19K Fox do don't it's 27-inch widescreen. It's not when we say like 27-inch and we're thinking 4:3, that's huge. A widescreen isn't that big. So I think for retro games, It's just gonna be pointless. And the price on it, 1,300 is way too much. The only difference, yes, they got a better chipset, but when you're doing a 4K TV, like come on, 4K TVs have come down on price. Like quit with that buzzword. Like it's stupid. I just don't think this is it, man. If they would have went plain black, dude, and just had Spinal playing there,
Mhm.
plain black kick plate with just the rare logo, simple. The like you said exactly the what the hell is the border on it? I'm sorry, I can't
Boarding
even
up.
think of the name. If it would have just been black right there, the bezel with just Killer Instinct, that game's logo, just simple, dude. But how do you feel? Even though, all right, the original At Games had that chrome trimming, and I know the Killer Instinct Pro came out afterwards and had it too. How do you feel about that chrome trimming, man? Uh,
I'm not a fan of that. It kind of looked kind of cool. I was kind of, I guess I'd have to see it in person because much like to your point, like with the chrome trimming, I saw I saw the Wheel of Fortune Casino Cade in person with that gold trim, and I'm like, you know what, that kind of looks pretty cool. Like it's easy for us to do like, oh, everything black, everything black, everything black, because that's like the common color. Look at me, I'm
yeah,
dripped
yeah.
out in black. Like, but when you see these certain colors, like, oh, that looks kind of dope. Like a Street Fighter with the green team molding. Okay, I can see that. Why not? Let's hype this stuff up a little bit. But yeah, even like a chrome trim or like a black trim, like 100%. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just there's a lot there where I'm just like, wow, this needs a lot of work. And I really hope AtGames looks at it. I mean, even like a 24-inch monitor, and then just shrink the cabinet. It doesn't need to be that wide and just
Well,
like
I think
a
it's because
monster.
they're a multi-kid and they're gonna play modern games and some I don't know. I think that's the reason why it's widescreen, which it is what it is. But I'm not the biggest fan of At Games. It's not like they're going a route of licensing. So I think they've done away with what the hell's that? I don't even know where the coin ops they've done away with that shit. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
which
mean
kind
that
of
was a
sucks.
big reason.
Yeah,
I don't know. People are gonna buy it still, but I don't think it's gonna sell that great because of the Killer Instinct. I think they'll sell more if it was a plain At Games cabinet with nothing crazy, none of this
hell
cartoon shit
yeah.
on the sides.
And Mike B,
And
we
they
love
opened
you.
it.
We appreciate you. This isn't a knock on you. AtGames, that looks like puke, man. And
Oh
I
man, Michael B,
know,
if you designed this, it looks like shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, tell them that goes to somebody, a real designer. I don't think he designed it though, but if he did, Michael B, tell him, you know what, this isn't my specialty. Hire somebody else because this looks like shit.
yeah. Just I think he gave like his two
I
cents
think
and
he
kind of
gave
like where to
input, right?
position things. Yeah, input for
And
sure.
are you afraid, Michael B, to be like, this looks like shit? Like, don't be afraid. Tell them,
Yeah,
man. Like,
and
dude, they
and
need the
that's
feedback. If not, people are gonna tell them the feedback like us.
and
Like,
that's yeah, 100%, dude. And that's this 4.99 super chat here because I know a lot of these YouTubers, they're in these groups for like influencers or no, what is it
dude,
called? It's like the beta testing group. Dude, if I was in, I'm not in any groups at all, but I'm telling you right now,
yeah,
if I was in a group and they put this out there, I'd said, listen, guys, do you want my opinion or do you just want another yes man in the room? So we all just say yes. If you surround yourself as a company with yes men, you will be in the stands cheering like everybody else. You know, like in sports terminology, where if you listen to the fans, you're going to sit with the fans as a GM. You need to surround yourself with people that actually care and want to show their. Because I would have been in there loud and proud.
yeah,
Because AtGames did cool stuff, dude. Look at that Mars Attacks pinball. That looks sick. They don't need to change a single thing on that thing. Am I right?
yeah. I
100%.
agree with you, dude. I like what Garage Gamer says. The low sales will be the feedback, and there's definitely some people that actually like the art on there. I get it. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder when it comes to art. Like, if you like it, that's fine. But I'm just being completely honest what I think, and I think a lot of people agree. Like you said, most people in comment sections or most people who have voiced their opinion. But one person I was surprised about was Moat, dude. He said he was part of the At Games, whatever you're saying. I believe I heard it in his video. And this dude was straight up acting like he liked it. Like, Mo, come on. You don't like that shit. Like, be honest, be real with yourself, and people can tell in your videos. Maybe Mo does like it, but I don't think he does. I think that be part of that little At Games Insight group may have helped persuade that video and have this fake excitement for it. But
And we're
I
gonna
don't
get
think there's to be that many people excited.
we're gonna get Mode on next week to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
his two thoughts. And on my show, it's
I'm gonna let
real.
him know straight up, Mo. Come on,
So
come on.
come on, Mo. Come on, man. And I know AtGames isn't watching my channel, so you can be truthful over here. But we have a 499 super chat, which piggies back off you were saying. Mo really thinks it's beautiful. In his words, beautiful. But may he be working for AtGames Thoughts? Yeah, I don't know who's in bed with who. I only know what I do. So I know I'm not part of any groups or anything. But I do know if I were ever to be, I don't know, picked to be in anything, I'm going to tell you my truth because it's the only way you're going to get better. And I'm not saying I'm the end all be all, but you guys have watched the show long enough. I haven't said any, like, I don't, to my knowledge, I haven't said anything stupid from left field that just wouldn't work. I mean, you got to try everything once, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's just the ad games, man. That's, like I said, they did their pinballs beautifully. Even the Snoopy pinball looked dope. Like, so there are a lot of cool things that they do. This one's just a hot
This
garbage. I
ain't
don't
it,
know.
Chief. This ain't it. Especially if you're gonna do something like Killer Instinct. That was supposed to be the license that you got for your arcade. I mean, I know there's not a lot of hardcore fans because trust me, if you like Killer Instinct and if you're part of the Discord group and if you realize that how many fans there are that are like crazy fans, there's not that many. But I think with the right price, you could maybe sell this cabinet if it was super cheap. But what they're asking for, they're not gonna get that hardcore audience. Now, the number one thing that no one's talking about because we have no info is who is doing the emulation. Is it going to be a straight port from the old school Xbox one that has some glitches in there that were never fixed, even though it was done by Code Mystics? It's an old version, but the Arcade1up version is probably the best home version of Killer Instinct. The Code Mystics went in there after they released it. It was very much like the Xbox version, but CAG, they put review units out there to like Twisted Chris. Oh, I see nothing wrong with it. See nothing wrong with it. CAG gets it, beats the game. Notice there's a bug when you beat the game, and then notice like in one of the stages that you get stuck at the end. I think it's of the bridge or whatever. So there's a couple bugs that they fix. What version are they gonna have? Is Code Mystics gonna be the ones working on it, or are you gonna use the old Xbox port? Like that's what we need to know.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you're gonna be promoting online with this cabinet, a whole year of online, your online better be way better than that arcade net because UAG used to do streams and be cussing. Even though AtGames was paying him for these streams, he would end up cussing like, fuck this shit. Like, I don't know if he said that live and I may be paraphrasing, but you could see the frustration that he would get so mad at that online. And I experienced it before for a little bit, not with the fighting games. I forgot what I was playing. I had like a free trial or some shit. And or did I pay for a month? I don't remember. But I didn't like the experience online. Hopefully they have that fixed because for a game like Killer Instinct, your online better be good. And the good thing about Arcade1up is they had Code Mystics and they had rollback. Does your online, are you gonna be able to support rollback? Like I just don't see any of this with AtGames. I don't see them being as a place where people want to go that are hardcore and play fighting games on their online. I just don't see it, man. We'll see though. And to pay that price, you're thinking you're gonna get a game and play online with people, and there's no one to play with. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. It's not worth it, dude.
Yeah, one thing would be really cool is if they put the 2013 version of Killer Instinct into this thing.
Dude,
That
that would
would
be
be
dope.
dope. That would be dope. Playing with some arcade sticks on that. I would almost think about getting that, even though that thing's a monster. But yeah, we actually had a picture sent into us from Jason here. I mean, look at the kick plate is already black. I mean, look at how much better that thing looks. Like just that one thing alone. Now imagine a black bezel, make the rare logo smaller. I know he's simulating here what the coin door would look like, just a little bit bigger, but like same difference. Do you see the transformation? I literally would have had. Who you need to go and render design this is the guy in the community, Anthony Vitale. You
Oh,
need to have
Anthony
that guy.
Vitale. He's the
He's a
man.
boss, bro. I want to get with him and I want to say, hey, my thoughts. I'm gonna tell him to him, and I want you to do this 3D
Dude,
render of it. And I
I'm gonna
tell you,
ask
that thing
Anthony
would look
Vitale.
dope.
He needs to come on here so we can talk to him, man. I know he will, dude. He's a friend of mine, man. Good
I,
dude. I haven't talked to him in a while.
I want to do if you can message him. I want to do like a render design with him, and I want to show the community what's in my head for the Killer Instinct, and I want to see old versus new and see right versus wrong at the end of the day. And I want to show you guys so you can actually see what I'm envisioning. And I'm telling you, it would look dope. Yeah.
Dude, I
So
want that's who's dude. He's an artist, man, and I wanted his views on what he sees of this. I'm curious what he. I'm pretty sure he'll definitely have some words to say. It would be interesting, man, dude. That
Yeah.
would have been perfect to have him on. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, because I messaged him, but I don't know how active he is on like YouTube. I can only contact people, so I just leave a comment on their video and just hope to God that he sees it, kind of thing. And I know YouTube doesn't notify you on every single. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, I don't even get notifications for
All
new
right.
subscribers at all.
All right, so where's Jago? Hit it with the news. It won't be the Xbox version. That's for the x86 processors, and KI 2013 has zero chance of being on this Android device. So that's good to know. My friend, where's Jago? Nerdy dude. He's the guy I go to for all the nerdy answers like this. Thank you for clearing that up. And yeah, so I guess we will see what this will be.
Fingers crossed. Let's see if
I
they
love Where's
change it.
Jago. I
I don't
haven't talked
know.
to him in a while. I love that guy, man.
Yeah, Where's Jago's always here, man. He's a cool cat. He helped fix the KI. It was actually a combination of him, yourself, Travis, and the guys at Code Mystics that really kind of worked all together to help me get my KI back online. So I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you. We just got to fix those speakers. That's it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get the speakers probably in a few days here.
Hey, where's
Um,
Jago? What do you think about the artwork? I know you're in here. Answer when you can, and probably be a short answer. But what do you think about the artwork on the AtGames Killer Instinct? Because Toxin over here was saying McThuggin and Jago. I guess he was. I think that's what I saw. What does McThuggin and where's Jago think? That would be funny.
yeah, most people I think are gonna
And
hate.
where's Jago says if Code Mystics didn't do the KI work for AtGames, beware. It looks like hot trash. Thank you, where's Jago? And yeah, that's one thing. Like Code Mystics, what they did with Killer Instinct was pretty awesome. And if they didn't work on this, oh man, we're not seeing the important stuff. We're just seeing this crappy art and this idea that's supposed to come hopefully soon within this year for 2024. Sorry, I already think we're in the new year.
We might as well be. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
up a poll right now, guys. Uh, OTG, if you want to read the
It-
chat,
yeah.
um,
What's your poll gonna be? I don't know, man. What Super Dimensional says, there's a guy online who's a professional artist and he takes care of the renders and fixes them in real time. We need him, or they need him. At Games definitely needs somebody, and it's not Michael B. If Michael B's taking credit for that, but I swear it sounded like Michael B said he just gave input. I don't want to really quick put Michael B, but that input you should be Michael B straight up like that shit's fucking ugly, some dog shit.
it's
Hey,
hard.
thank you for some comments here.
It's hard when you
Oh
want to be
man.
nice and support companies and you're with them. You don't want to give them the bad rep, but I understand you have to tell the truth at the end of the day because what is your opinion there for? It's not like it's not like you're gonna lose sleep or it's not like you're taking a paycheck from them. You're just giving your 2 cents, and you're not
Yeah.
trying to be mean at all. I'm sure New Wave Toys. If I had Shiloh on from New Wave Toys and I said,
Hmm.
"Hey, you're doing this right," that I think, but this shit is ugly, and I think you should change this.
Yeah.
He'd probably be like, "Man, you're fucking right. Like we should look at that. Like that dude is fucking dope." And I want to have him on the show sometime. He's really cool,
Yeah.
man. If anybody's gotten a chance to talk to that guy, he is a straight, down to earth, caring dude that is for a president and CEO of a company, even albeit small. Like you could easily like ignore the haters and ignore people's opinions, but he actually listens. It seems like so that's pretty cool for somebody in the company. Um,
So
I I did put up a poll, guys. So if you haven't voted, 60 people. Not only can you vote for this poll because we want to get your feedback in here. Can you please give this video a like? We got 60 people in here. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes, guys.
so where's Jago says he did ask Code Mystics if they were doing the work for At Games, but they declined to answer. Did they decline or they did ignore it? But it sounds like
That's
they
a,
declined to answer.
that's a
Hopefully,
no.
I don't know if that means like they're like we can't answer that. Um, Interesting, man. Maybe there's something stopping from answering that. I mean, I hopefully they're doing something for that just for that game. But I just don't see a bunch of hardcore Killer Instinct people wanting this. They want something that if you're gonna be into Killer Instinct, the original one, you're pretty much a retro dude and want something that looks like it. Oh, they ignored. All right, so you never know. They're probably not working on it. Oh, we'll see. I mean, if they didn't want to pay a graphic designer to fucking design their fucking cabinet or at least a good one, they're probably gonna be cheap and have somebody or cheap Chinese developer, um, go the cheap route.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think I'd be older if they changed that thing. I mean, I'm hoping so because the poll right now is pretty blowing it away, 88% to 12%, only 26 votes right now, saying this is a bad form factor and artwork. So I'll leave the poll up for a little bit as we cross topics here, guys. Um, I know we were going to talk about a little bit of CES. We got some of that information from Travis. Thank you, man, for helping on the stream and kind of clarifying a lot of things. I didn't realize how expensive it was to go to CES. Not in my wildest dreams that I think it was like 20,000 to 70,000.
Yeah,
That's insane. I'm sorry, but like
but
I
you
have to
see,
be on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
my biggest concern about that, it is expensive, but we're looking at expensive as in like just consumer money. They what I had heard before, they were planning to do a hotel room. Who knows how much that would have cost? But I think the amount of money they make and how much they sell their fucking cabinets for, I think they could have forked over that little cash. But Travis did have a point. You know, if that went into research and development, which I haven't seen anything, and the way we're hearing, I don't think there's going to be any rollback on Mortal Kombat. I don't think any extra money is going to research and development on there, even though that's an older game. But we don't want to be hearing that burn, burn, burn while playing online. So I don't know what exactly. We haven't seen new titles. I haven't seen Arcade1up opening up that wallet, man. They've been pretty tight on it, so I don't know. We will see. And they've been firing people. You think all this money they're trying to save now? It sounds like, it sounds more like they're trying to stay alive. So who
Yeah, I
knows
mean,
what it is? What's the truth? I won't believe anything I hear. I might agree and stuff like that, but I have my own beliefs, and I may not speak them too loud, but oh, we'll see. But anyways, what were you saying? Sorry to interrupt you with your
no, you're fine, dude.
yeah.
It's yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'm personally am disappointed. I was on a hype train of, hey guys, let's go, man. We got a couple more weeks. We're gonna see what's up, and then we're really gonna know the direction of Arcade1up, whether it's good or bad. We still want to know what's going on.
Anthony
And
Vitale's in the house. Sorry, dude, we need you on. We need you
where
on. You need to come on the cornercade, man. Sorry,
where
a
is?
little
Oh, there he
excited.
is.
We've been talking about you. You say
Hey,
his name, he appears.
he's still trying to
Dude,
free MK4. Anthony Vitale. I left a comment on one of your videos. It was like posted like 3 months ago. I want to work with you. You're the best guy I know that makes renders in the home arcade community. I want to work on a render with you real quick, man. We could just shoot through text or whatever you want to do of, hey, here's my 2 cents. Can you do one of them virtual, like real render designs? And we can show the community what AtGames KI is supposed to be. That would be dope.
all right, console fanboy text him, I guess. But Anthony Vitale, if you can make it just short words, 1 word, 2 words. You can make it a paragraph. Let us know what you think of the AtGames artwork of the Killer Instinct, because your opinion means a lot over here. So if you can let us know what you think of that art coming from a graphic designer, coming from your artistic self. I felt like it was somebody that just got, what was the program I said? I can't even, they Procreate and couldn't even blend the airbrush tool properly, and they just got a couple JPEGs, or like, hey, let's get lightning, let's get a little sunset background, and let's blend it with some black, because those are oh dude, I can't even talk right now.
You're just so happy that
Contrasting
Anthony
colors.
Vitale's in the house. Yeah, let's go.
And they're like, let's
Uh,
just try to blend up and add some black in there. Like, they didn't know what they were doing. But
so
anyways, I want to
funny.
know what Anthony Vitale thinks.
Yeah, for sure. That's who I came to mind immediately. But yeah, so what were we saying now? So yeah, so then I found out that okay, so Arcade1up probably won't be doing anything in January, no announcements. Now I'm really concerned, and Anthony Vitale's got a lot to say. Let's go,
Oh,
dude.
dude, if you can come on, let us know. We can send you a link, right? If you want to come on.
100%, dude. 100%.
You know what? I'm gonna if get your shit ready. I'll send you the link through what Twitter. How can I send them the link? I'll take care of that. But anyways,
I can put it in the chat here.
oh yeah, you can put it in the chat.
If
If
someone
if
joins
you're
that they're
not
not warranted, I'll
busy,
just kick them.
you can even do on your cell phone, no camera, anything, or
Yeah,
whatever.
you got to be like mystery encoder. There you go, big
Oh
guy.
man, I really want to know his opinion on this, man. That would
Well, wouldn't it be funny if he got in here and was like, "Dude, I love this thing, and here's
he'd be
why."
like, I love it.
Yeah,
Like my I'm the one that designed it.
yeah, right? That'd be so funny, dude. So funny.
They reached out to me. Yeah, it'd be funny. But anyways, so sorry, get distracted. I just want him to. I really want to hear that dude's opinion.
Oh, let me just clarify this comment real quick, guys. So I had a lot of people, and I think James makes hates everything. Actually, made a video about this. So Jim B, didn't Travis say look forward to April? Okay,
That's
real quick, guys. And OTG already knows. Let me just clarify this real quick. Guys, April is like a YouTuber meetup for like guys like OTG, me, Travis, anybody that's in the area. Godly, Mo, PD7, and we're just gonna go play arcade games. That's what April's about. There's no Arcade1up announcements in April. There needs to be Arcade1up announcements in January, aka now in December. But yeah, I know there was a lot of like rumors flying around, like, well, Travis said wait till April, wait till April. No, no, no. He was hyped because he gets to meet the cornercade and everybody else, dude. He wants to come meet us in person, chill, eat good food, play arcade games. So that's what that was all about. And guys, we got a special guest in the house.
oh
This might
shit.
be the man, the myth, and the legend. Could it be Anthony
Oh, there he
Vitale?
is.
Let's go, dude. Welcome to
I
the
miss this
show.
guy. All right, is your mic there? Can you hear us? We can see you, Anthony.
I can hear you. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
yeah, we hear you.
100%.
I think I'm
dude.
getting feedback though.
Oh, you're getting feedback?
Oh, I think it just cleared up. I was hearing things like twice.
Yeah.
Make sure you close out the stream in another window.
Yeah, I just think I'm getting a lag or something.
No worries. It could be my internet or OTG's internet.
Yeah, because we hear him fine with no echo.
Yeah, we hear you good. All good, man.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah, you sound good.
All right, I think we're good. I think it cleared up. I think we're good.
Yeah,
So,
so good to see you, Anthony. If you guys don't know Anthony, he's done a lot of renders of the Arcade1up.
cabinet.
He's made his own versions back there that are better than the deluxe because they were made with his hands from everything. I mean, dude, it's amazing work what you've done, man. It's crazy that you built those, you got those graphics done. I mean, it's beautiful work, man. You got 20-inch Dells in there. I mean, it's beautiful, dude. I love what you've done, and you've been a fan of 1UP, but you've been known to like make these designs. You did with the free MK4 movement. You made a render of the MK4 that was so good, man. Got a petition started. We were all excited signing up for it. You've done plans for 1UP, like, hey, this is what the Pro should look like. And he'll go into the measurements of fitting it in the box. You go really into detail with the artwork where it should be. I mean, the knowledge that you have is amazing, dude. It's cool what you do. I respect you. A lot of people that have seen your work respect you. So if you guys are into like that stuff, go check out Anthony Vitale. He has a few videos there. Dude, your channel, it needs more love, man. And definitely, where you been, man? How you been, dude? I haven't seen you for a while, man.
Busy, man. Dad life. I got stuff at the house. I got my son, my wife, things going on, Christmas season, family coming in. So I'm finding time to make content. As you guys know, it takes time to make content, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on. So yeah, I just have just been really busy with other things and just trying to get those things finished up. So get back. I mean, I finished the Simpsons cabinet. I didn't even make a video on it yet. I mean, it's done. It's there. I just haven't made a final video. And starting to work on my shooting cab, and then I'm going to be moving on to some Mortal Kombat cabinets and just building my dream arcade. Because I can't get what I need out of a company, and it seems like that's what you guys were talking about. So
thank you, Lou Alien, for that.
So yeah, I can't get what I want from a company. So I just I'm just building them myself at this point.
Yeah, that's what's awesome, man. You're like you're tired of them not doing something that you like. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. You did that with the Killer Instinct when they first came out. Some reason they wanted to use that recessed control panel. From even no one liked the Legacy, you got the Killer Instinct, made your own control panel that kind of looks like the control panel what we see right now on the Deluxe. It was his own before it came out. That's when I first found your channel. I go, man, somebody's making a Killer Instinct control panel for the original Killer Instinct, and it looked amazing. So obviously you got some love for Killer Instinct because you put your blood, sweat, and tears into that control panel, modified everything. You're familiar with the artwork, the game, the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to look. What do you think about this AtGames? We are just patiently waiting as from your artistic view of the graphics, the design, anything. Just the floor is yours. Tell us what you think about it, man.
So I was pretty excited. I would like to buy a multicade from a company. You know, it's a lot of work to build a cabinet from scratch and then do all, you know, set up, you know, if you use Batacera or anything to run anything and set all that up yourself, or you can download images. So I was hoping it was going to come out. When I saw that, I have to say honestly, and you know, anybody from AtGames, no disrespect, you know, this is just honest fan feedback, right? So I don't want it to be in a negative light, you know, just constructive criticism, right? It's the same thing I used to say with Arcade1up is I was just really disappointed with that thing from top to bottom. I think hardware wise that it has, you know, the marquee, you know, is a screen, and they have the 27-inch monitor and hardware. I think all that stuff is great. I think those elements are great. It's just a lot of people keep bringing up that they also want that nostalgia, right? They want something that really feels like a real arcade cabinet. And my issue with a lot of these multicades, they just don't really hit some of those nostalgic beats, you know, and the shape is one thing. Like the shape of the cab is kind of awkward, to be honest. It just, the way it hooks over the top and comes down, there is a certain elegance to a midway cabinet and a Konami cabinet and some of the, you know, the Street Fighter cabinets. Everybody talks about the Z-back and this and the HS that and all this stuff. They had a certain style and flair to them. And I just feel like a lot of these newer cabinets never really just take some of those beats and try to, obviously it's got to go wider because you're going to do a 27-inch monitor, a 24-inch monitor. Fine. But there's other things you start doing with proportions to start trying to do that, you know. And then you touch on it, the artwork, especially, like, I don't even understand what's going on. First of all, and I didn't point this out, I get all my artwork from Repro Arcade, and he always points out that that is the downloaded internet copy of Killer Instinct side art that everybody gets, where Spinal is washed out, the sword is washed out. Like, it doesn't look like that. Spinal has a lot of color. The sword is almost like a blue. Yep. Arcade1up did the same thing. They got the internet version that was out there. This looks like they got the same bad version. I don't understand. There's people out there that have the real legit artwork that's in good shape, and no company seems to want to use it. And then you have the two characters and they're by your crotch. Like, as soon as you put that cabinet next to another cabinet, you're never going to see Spinal. You'll see the tip of his sword. I mean, really where you see in a cabinet is the upper portion of the cabinet is really where you start to see things, especially if you have it near anything else, right? Like against the wall or near any other cabinet. You basically have the two characters that are staring at your, by the, you know, their faces are like right by the control deck. They're very low on the side. Yep. You end up all this other weird space. And then the other thing is you end up with this, you know, machine that's really wide, right? So that coin door is like ridiculously tiny. Like, you see how tiny that coin door is for how big that front panel is.
Can you bring up the photo corner, Kate?
I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. And then the other thing too, is why do you have to blanket everything with artwork? Like, the old machines, the reason there had areas, you know, it's art. Let's talk about art, right? And I know you get down on the art thing. Areas of calm and areas of interest. Like, if you want that side panel to really shine and you want that monitor with the, you know, the track mode playing and that the marquee also changes with the game, let those elements shine, and maybe let the front panel be black with a nice bigger coin door with some illuminated buttons. Keep it calm, keep it simple, keep it balanced, not like lightning purple all over the place. And I don't know, man, I just personally had concerns about the shape of it, the artwork. I mean, there's like that coin. Are you like, look at the size of the coin door and how big that front panel is. I mean,
yeah, the proportions are bad.
Yeah, the proportions are rust. And then you got the side art, the front panel art. You got bezel art. I mean, why not just put art over the speakers at this point? Just put art all over everything. You know, it's just like, give some room for things to breathe. Let it be calm. And I think, I know nobody's not a fan, but I was actually watching a video from Rexer, and he brought up a good point that if the marquee changes and, you know, you have an attract mode with all this color, like when other game things pop up, how's that going to look in contrast? Because you have the purple, the lightning, you have all this stuff.
Yeah.
What does a yellow Pac-Man screen look like on that? You know, I mean, what do some of these other games look like where if you kept the side panels, you know, black like Killer Instinct and maybe got rid of the lightning, got rid of the bezel lightning and just kept it calm, does that mean now the screen and both the screens are kind of become the focal point and you really could pay attention to those, you know? And I don't know, I would agree with that. That like I think calming the machine down a little bit more would let the bigger monitor and the cool marquee that changes actually really shine more and become more of a focal point, you know, and you know, it's better there. And that coin door, like just make that panel black, maybe keep the Rare logo and get a coin door that's looks like it actually can fill that space a little bit more because that thing looks lost on that.
Dude, it looks so lost. I would rather have no coin door. And the thing, you wouldn't have to even try to attempt to blend two images. I think that was a real poor job. It looks
Yeah,
like
it is.
really poor airbrush. Like
Yeah,
they got the
no.
black real quick. I don't know. Like you could just get rid of that. Like you gotta, you know, keep it simple. And man, definitely that bezel. Like it's an eyesore. And I think people wouldn't have been so mad if you would have just blacked that out, the bezel and just the footplate. I'm not saying that's the perfect design, but it would be a lot more calm and that lightning wouldn't be so overpowering and it would look a lot more simple. I just wish if Michael B was giving those pointers, he would at least saw that. Like if they would have spoke to a whole group of people, at least with an interest in art and actually know a little bit, just man, dude, it just looks overpowering, man. I don't
Yeah.
like it. And a reason we buy these arcades is for the art, how they look in our homes. And that one's a big eyesore for me, man. We can't do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's also a waste of real estate. Like I said, look how low Spinal and Orchid are on the side. I mean,
Mhm.
they're like at crotch height. It doesn't really fill the side art because I think part of these, and that's part of my motivation why I try to keep classic is these things are showpieces, right? You put this in a room, you want it to stand out. I just think this missed opportunity, and I think the cabinet shape itself is just a funky. Like it feels really top heavy. It kind of just feels clunky. It misses some of that you know, some of the older arcades kind of have this nice elegance and nice curve and shape to them, and I just that
Yeah.
top is just really kind of like a brick sitting up
Yeah.
there. It's missing some subtlety and some nice stuff. It just, you know, it's a step in the right direction. But I just, like I said, maybe somebody loves this and they're happy with it. But for me, the shape bothers me. The artwork bothers me. The coin door on that giant front plate bothers me. And that fact that like they have graphics everywhere. I mean, give your eye some area to rest, you know, and maybe let
Yeah.
the monitor and the marquee that are dynamic, let those shine, let those look good when it's sitting there playing in track mode. You know, that is a nice feature, but I feel like it's just kind of, you know,
Yeah.
all becomes noise at this point.
And
Because
the one
it's just
part
noise
in
everywhere.
Michael B's video is he did mention something about the buttons, and it comes with the buttons that we all remember. Those baby blue buttons are only remembered through Arcade1up. That was never in the arcades. Those are not Hap buttons. Hap never made those, at least from my knowledge. Those baby blue. I mean, there may be, but not on the Killer Instinct. I just don't need. I don't even know if Hap makes those, to tell you the truth. But I understand those aren't hat buttons. I get it. But if you were even going with the blue, it was obviously someone told you that that was what Killer Instinct had, and they don't. That just bothers me a lot. And you know, you can always change buttons. I get it, but it just the look of it. It all adds to it what you're trying to sell. But it was those fins on it is something that the Arcade1up community never liked. And I think they went real safe keeping the AtGames design from the control panel coming straight down, like on the sides. That look right there to fit the same style control panel. They kept it too safe. They didn't want to redesign it too much. And
Yeah, I mean, I wish they put an angle on it. I mean, why couldn't
yeah,
we get at least a 5-degree tilt on that control deck a little bit? Just a little tilt on the control deck?
yeah, it would have looked a lot nicer. And that's what
Yeah,
like Arcade was
just
saying earlier. He wanted he angled, and it would have. I thought at first it would have been awkward, but no, that's the way pinballs were tilted, and for the pinball buttons, I think it would have been great. Now, if it was designed correctly, yeah, dude, it just I was disappointed, especially for the price point. And this game is like really, it's a niche amount of people. Instinct, I think who they're gonna sell to is AtGames fans who don't care. It's something new. They're on that buzzword of 4K and they want all the nice stuff that comes with. That's fine, but I think part of putting the artwork is you want to sell it to the people who are fans of that. Me being a huge Killer Instinct fan, I look at this, I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want it. It's not for me, man. It's sad to say, and I think you're not going to build a Killer Instinct community, especially with the fighting games, if you're going to put them online, if people aren't going to buy it. So those are kind of what I was saying.
Yeah, I just think just as an attractive cabinet for somebody that would want to buy, I just don't think it's overly aesthetically pleasing to like, this is something I want to put in my place as a showpiece. You know,
Yeah.
I like the hardware, I like the specs, and I think that stuff is cool, but you know, I understand, you know, you want to go for widescreen so you can play retro games and play newer stuff. I totally get that, you know. It's just, I think just the shape of the cabinet all the way down to the artwork, it doesn't hit some of those, you know, nostalgic beats. And even from a product design, like it's noisy. And I'm looking at the side, like around spinal, it's pitch black. Then we have purple and yellow all over the place. Like it's just very spotty and mismatched for sure.
All right.
Was that
Or
taken
Super
from?
Dimensional, there was a lighter shade on the Killer Instinct 2. I'm not too familiar with Killer Instinct 2. I wasn't the biggest fan of
Yeah.
that game, so that's probably where the inspiration may have came from if there is a lighter version of blue on there.
No,
But
wasn't that
yeah,
taken from the 2013 version of Killer Instinct?
what about the 2013?
That lightning, is that taken from like the 2013 version?
Dude, where's that lightning from?
I
Is it in
think it
the
is.
intro? I think it's in the intro of the original. Is it?
While OTG's looking that up real quick, we got a 199 super chat. Anthony, what are your thoughts on the IRK design 2 from Console Fanboy?
Look, I just never been a fan of a lot of these multicades. Not because of the hardware, but mostly because I always wanted something that, you know, at least made an attempt to kind of really be a good looking arcade cabinet and somewhat, you know, an aesthetic of, you know, being like nostalgic. And none of them ever really seemed to hit it. The first version of iArcade with the front facing speakers, I didn't find that to be an attractive cabinet at all. And I never purchased it. And then even the second version with the weird scoop thing, you know, it was a step in the right direction, but once again, it still never hit any of those nostalgia beats for me. And I think that's why like Arcade1up is kind of done well in some cases, because their machines do to a certain degree start to look like the old cabinet, you know, give or take, you know. And I think there's a market of people looking for that. But, you know, in the end of the day, I think somebody made a comment that it is a multicade. Why not just make it straight, like plain black, and let you do what you want with it? And I feel like you could almost do that with the Killer Instinct, that if you just kept it all black and calmed everything down, it would have been nice, crisp and clear and a nice shape, and, you know, clean up the shape a little bit more. And then it could have become something that was just cool, and you could always swap out the artwork from there. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just, I can't stop looking at the coin door. I can't.
It's hilarious. That's what makes it funny. I don't know who thought it was okay to put that coin door there. I'd rather have no coin door. I mean, what are you feeding into there? Like dimes? I mean, that thing's small. I mean, it's tiny. And we don't remember that coin door at all. That looks more like I think I'm not too familiar with pinball coin doors, but I feel like they're more like that. But
Yeah, they pulled it right from the pinball machine for sure.
yeah, I would rather have no coin door because I think the coin door looks cool in the one ups, but they never. It's just an extra piece of plastic. Ever put a plate for the cash box, even though there's no cash box. I always thought it would look cooler if it had just another plate for the cash box, like what we saw on a lot of the other arcades growing up. But that's just me with that little extra. Doesn't need that, but whatever.
guys
It is
make
what it is.
You guys make a lot of good points here. At the end of the day, too, like it could be whatever. We can change the aesthetics for the most part of the cabinet. We're not gonna be able to change the form factor, but we can still make it look cool. Like even on my class of 81, I flipped that kick plate around and made it black, and I think it looks a whole hell of a lot better. And that was one little stupid simple thing I did. But like we can change out the coin doors, you know, give or take. But I think the one thing is you can't change the price really. Being the rumored, and I know it's a rumored $1,300 price point at games, at most, this cabinet at most, it is $899 at most. And then when the pre-orders come out, you should dip that thing like $799, I don't know, whatever. But at most, I think we can all agree that that is not a $1,300 cab by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, to your point about flipping around and doing things, here's my why I got out of Arcade1up stuff. For the money that you're going to pay, say it was $1,300, I shouldn't have to flip around a panel. I shouldn't have to buy more graphics. I shouldn't have to swap out joysticks. I shouldn't have to, you know, remove the coin door and buy another one. Like for $1,300, I would expect to just be like, wow, this is really, really solid and it's good to go from hardware to aesthetics. And I think that's a lot of things that are just missed with this community is that I think a lot of people really care about some of the aesthetic elements to it that, you know, they want a good looking cabinet. They also want a premium cabinet.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell you, I know I build everything myself, but I come in way under $1,300 and everything is premium across the board. So,
but you know, you do have the skill of doing all that a lot of us don't have, but it is amazing. But to your point, I do believe that it should be cleaned up. From the graphics is the number one, and Arcade1up, what you said about the spinal hits 100%. They use a spinal that you could literally download for free, and a way to tell that it's just a scan is you look at it and it's super, like, it's overexposed. It's like white.
Yes.
You don't see the browns in his bones, and what gives it away is his hand with the shield. You'll see in one of his bone connections there's a screw, and that screw is for the monitor on the sides of the real cabinet, and they don't even try to brush that out. If you have an Arcade1up stool with spinal, you'll see that little screw in there too. Every picture of spinal that's that from the side artwork, they did that, and it looks like that's what they just did here. And even though it may be a render, which, I mean, it is a render, but it's just like, if they're gonna ship out with that overexposed spinal and not do it right, it's just, which is probably what they're gonna do. Oh, dude.
Yeah, everybody here right now can go to arcadeartwork.org and pull that art off the side right now. That washed out spinal at 300 DPI. Everybody could just go download it right now. It's there and available. And the problem is there's vendors out there that are very reasonable and easy to work with that would be more than happy to help and supply these companies with them with the correct artwork. And, you know, for some reason, I just don't understand whatever goes on with I just never here's the biggest thing. What goes on with internal development of these arcade machines, right? Like, who is looking at them? Who is reviewing them? How do they focus test them? I always had that question with Arcade1up. And now looking at this with AtGames, I'm like, did they run that past a focus group before they put that out to the public, right? Like,
they ran it through Michael B, I think. Yeah, looks great. Ship it.
Oh, hey, doesn't Joe Sabos do like a beautiful, he has two versions of KI, the KI cabinet. And I think one he like kind of designed himself and it looks phenomenal. Like he gave like a red glow to spinal. JC Art used it on his little mod project. I thought that looked beautiful. And then he has like another like realistic one. Like literally Arcade1up should be working in collaboration with Joe Sabos on the artwork for their show.
There's multiple vendors that actually have the real artwork in good condition that would you know, love to work with them and help them out. And also, who knows who the graphic designers are? I mean, I don't know. I just look at the lightning and all that stuff, and I don't want to sound mean, but it kind of just feels like not the best Photoshop job. You know, it's just not there. And then there's so much time I spend, like when I'm trying to reproduce a cabinet, of just changing something by a half inch to change an angle or this and that to get the artwork as close as possible. And sometimes I rip the artwork completely apart to move all the elements to get things to fit right. I mean, what I had to do to get the Simpsons on there and look right was a bit of work. I mean, it's not the original exact layout, but it's as close as it can be for it being a smaller machine. Same with X-Men.
Which was just great, by the way. Yeah.
I haven't even shown the Simpsons one. I mean, it's not even out yet. But if I show you what the side looks like, the time that went in to get them on the side and look right, and it's a leaner cabinet. Actually, I probably could just move it to show you, but
no, save it for a video. We'll be wanting to watch it.
That's all good. Nobody watches my stuff anyways.
Yeah, you know what? More people need to watch. In fact, you know what?
Like, I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber.
Would you mind playing one of his videos? Like, I put in the private chat right here. Sure. This is what he said. What the Killer Instinct Pro should look like. It's one of my favorite videos because it's Killer Instinct. This is just work that Anthony Vitale does right here. And if you could play that video, I mean, it's cool. Like you said, the attention to detail, the proportions, all that stuff. And it's like these big companies you think would have people that have the eye for it, and then have people that okay it. Wait, is that the wrong link? That is the wrong link. I am so sorry.
That's okay,
Copy.
buddy.
Let's see if this will work. Paste. There it goes. You think they would have somebody that have an eye for it, and at least people that okay it, but I guess they just ask YouTubers, hey, how does this look? It looks great. And it's a shame, man, because I want AtGames to step it up, man, but I've always made fun of their other one, and I was hoping this one, Killer Instinct, was going to be something great.
Hello, KI Pro. So this is just my fan feedback on the things I would change about the Killer Instinct Pro cabinet. Now, it's going to be a lot about personal preference. You may agree or disagree with the changes I would make to the cabinet. This is meant to be constructive criticism. I'm an Arcade1up fan, and I think there's a lot of potential with the Pro line. That being said, let's get started. So first, and at the top of my list, is the chrome edge banding. I would get rid of the chrome edge banding. Maybe it was meant to make it feel like a premium product, but for me personally, it has the opposite effect. It actually makes it feel like a cheaper product. If you're gonna invest money somewhere, could we invest in real T-molding on the Pro line? Maybe that's possible, maybe it's not. But if it's not possible, let's just go back to that black edge banding, keep it clean and keep it simple. As you mentioned before, the Pro line is probably for the hardcore player, and I think the hardcore player is gonna want nostalgia. They want that cabinet as close to the original as it was in the arcade, and that's gonna be with black edge banding. Next, I have the same feedback about the speaker grills. Instead of them being silver, I would just want them to be black, keep it clean, keep it simple. My next bit of feedback may be a little bit more extreme because I want to adjust the proportions of the cabinet. When I look at the render from Arcade1up, I have concern about how high the control deck is, and then when I look at the top of the cabinet in the marquee area, it feels a little boxy and small compared to the rest of the cabinet. It doesn't have a good sense of weight balance. Now, what I try to do in my render is give the top of the cabinet a little bit more weight to balance with the bottom, so overall the appearance of the cabinet feels a little bit more hefty. Now, there's a benefit to that as well, and it has to deal with artwork, and I really focus a lot on artwork. Now, the marquee is going to end up being a little bit bigger with this change to the top of the cabinet. Now, the other benefit is now that the top of the cabinet is a little bit larger, that's going to allow you to scale your side art differently. So you can see how much larger Spinal is on the side of my cabinet versus Arcade1up's. My next bit of feedback is about the Killer Instinct logo. Now, this is the same concern I had on the 3/4 scale, and I see it here in the Pro line render. On the marquee, we have the correct Killer Instinct text logo, but on the rest of the cabinet, the side panel and the front of the control deck, we have this made up Killer Instinct text logo. Now I'm going to go ahead and assume this is because of some legal reason, but we're talking about Arcade1up, we're talking about John D, and we're talking about a team of people that were able to give us Marvel vs. Capcom 2 back and get us Blitz. Can we go back to the negotiation table and make that happen, guys? Can we get the correct artwork on this cabinet and use that KI logo everywhere? My last bit of feedback is going to be on the control deck. Looking at the render from Arcade1up, the controls look like they're way too close to the edge of the control deck. That if I was playing this, I would not be able to rest my palm on the top of the control deck when using those buttons. And we know this is possible because we just got the Midway Legacy 30th anniversary, and that control deck is absolutely amazing. It's a great cabinet. The control deck looks amazing and plays well because I can rest my palm on the top of the control deck when playing that cabinet, and I would expect we would have the same quality of control deck layout here on a Pro line cabinet. With the control moved up, now you have room to add the Killer Instinct logo on the top of the control deck, just like the real arcade cabinet. The last thing I would look to do is update the back base plate of the artwork. And now this is the same issue that I had with my 3/4 scale Killer Instinct, and I see it here on the Pro line render, is that is not the real back base plate for the controls. And I went ahead and did this for my mod. I got the original artwork and I treated it like a restoration project. I stripped out all the elements and rebuilt this back base plate, and this was a ton of work. But I wanted it as close to the original as possible. I want that real artwork. And then I added all the elements back in. So it's completely possible to do. It's just a bit of a time investment, and that's what I would expect for a Pro line cabinet. Well, that's it. Just some feedback to Arcade1up on what changes I would make to the Killer Instinct Pro line cabinet. Once again, it's all about personal opinion. You may agree with some of these changes, you may disagree. Anyways, if you enjoyed the content, you want to see more 3D renders or Arcade1up mods, check out my channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like button and subscribing. Have a good one.
Man, that would have been amazing.
OTG, why do you think I went to Anthony and I said, this is what's up? This is what's
I
up.
know Anthony's a man, dude. I love his stuff, but it'd be interesting to see what you would do with the AtGames, but it would be a lot of work.
Yeah, that's the thing, is people understand, like, it's a lot of work to try to put together a nice render and do stuff like that. And the reason I did some of those too is because I kind of was experimenting with eventually getting to building my own cabinets. So that's why I kind of did some of those renders. It really wasn't for like Arcade1up or build a big YouTube following. I'm mostly just like, I wanted to start building my own stuff and just start sharing it with the community and inspire others to build and mod. I got messages from people. People ask me questions all the time. And, you know, it's a great hobby to get into. So I'm always trying to support others that are trying to get into wanting to get into modding. And I think once they get into modding, they end up getting into building cabinets and stuff, buying kits and doing things, because once people start to feel comfortable, they really get into it, because it is a great hobby to get into. It's really fun. So,
well, we share your same passion, man. We appreciate you hopping on today. I got a $4.99 super chat from Console Fanboy. How to save one up? Hire Anthony for marketing. Hire Anthony for design. The end. Let's go. That's fucking awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. Anthony, you're a mensch, man. Thank you so much for hopping on. We got to do something with that AtGames KI. I think that would be a cool little project. I know you're busy, but we'd love to see what kind of render designs you can come up with that.
I mean, for me, I'd probably go back to from the ground up on that one, because I think you got to look at the shape of the cabinet, and that's really going to allow you to do more with the artwork and really get a good piece there. So, but we'll see what happens. I mean, who knows? I mean, they've been receptive to feedback in the past, but I mean, you're probably talking about something pretty extreme at this point. So who knows how much they really can do at this point, you know? So
yeah.
Cool.
Well, Anthony, thank you as always for coming on, man. It's great to be able to talk to you in person, and maybe we'll have you on in the future. I appreciate you having me on.
Man, thanks for having me on, and you know, I really appreciate it. So have a good night. Thank you.
And we're here to promote your channel. Everybody go sub to Anthony if you haven't. Go check out. We put the links in the description here. Jason, my moderator, has been all over that. So thank you so much, Jason. And Anthony, we'll see you in the next one, man.
Cool. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you too, dude. Yep. Yeah. Cool. That's super dope, man. Super cool, dude. So we got all the AtGames KI. I mean, that was cool. That was impromptu, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was a long segment, but I had to hear Anthony's.
No, we want to hear his takes 100%. Unfortunately, I got to keep the show rolling here. It's great. I love it. So we got to get to our giveaway now. Before we get out of here, guys, we got a lot to give away, and I've never done a giveaway to this proportion. You see, Mrs. Cornercane and I do like a little drawing out of a hat, but we got to do the spin wheel thing. So I'm gonna give my first shot at this. Yes. 100%. Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
Names open, dude. Have all the names open.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, so please bear with me. I'll have all the names open. How should we do this? Like, should we do it like this? Can you not see that?
I know we can see it, but I know nothing about this. You do the spin the wheel thing.
This was all OTG. He rigged this.
Oh hell! I have nothing to do with this.
So
Chat,
you guys,
I'm afraid of these giveaways.
So you guys see this live, okay? If you guys, Biggie D and P Dubs are in the house. Oh boy. Okay, guys. So what should we do? And Kevin Clausen brings up a good point. Hashtag Cornercade. Am I gonna put 62 names on this thing? I don't know how to do the hashtag stuff.
Oh shit! I don't know
So
how to
I
do
don't. So this is gonna take. So that's why I got to move the show. So I got some stuff to give away. What do you guys think? Should we clear the names every time we do a giveaway, or you're just gonna do one name and try to win it every time, kind of thing? Should we do it that way?
It
I don't
just
know.
one person can win one time. That's it, right?
Okay, so the first giveaway, then we're gonna start out small and head to our biggest stuff. I got because we just did the retro 530 marquee mod, and he actually sent me a cool keychain and sticker. I actually wanted to keep this keychain for my work keychain. It's a dope keychain. So I'm gonna give these away to you guys in the chat. I guess what hit one if you want to enter, and then I'll enter your name in live. We'll do it like that. If you guys want to win this, a free giveaway, we're just gonna mail it out to you. Once you win, and if your name's drawn, guys, you're gonna have to email me at at gmail.com, and then you're gonna have to put down all of your your first name, last name, and then your address, so I can ship this out to you. And I will write down everything that happens as far as who the winners are at the end of the day. So I'll keep track of that on my own. Mrs. Corner K would be big right now if I could have her. So I'm gonna start entering these names in. I guess.
Wait, you're gonna be entering names if they hit a one?
Yeah, that's all. That's all. And I can't do the
Oh
hashtag. I
shit!
can't add it. Yeah,
So
so you're
that's how
gonna
you're
have
gonna do it old school that way?
Yep, it's old
All
school,
right,
bro. So you're gonna have to keep. You're gonna have to keep up with the chat and make good conversation while I'm entering these in.
all
Okay?
right, dude. All right. Did you want me to read them out loud or whatever, dude?
That might help.
I mean, we got KFB here. We got Toxin, and let me know how fast you write, man.
Oh, I type like a grandma. Hold on, let me get this stuff out of the way.
Oh
Hold on.
shit!
This is gonna be dope. All right.
All right, I'm not the best person to keep talking, so you put me on a spot, man.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Okay, so we got
Dude, I have
Glairsville.
nothing to say. Somebody has
Hold
some
on.
shit.
Tony
Too much
C.
work
Okay,
for a keychain. I gotta agree with Super
wait.
Dimensional, man.
wait, hold on. You gotta name these names out. Everybody's hitting one in the chat. I love
Oh,
it.
dude,
That's a
it's
good
too
thing. That's a
much,
good thing.
dude.
Yeah, this is dope.
All right, I got KFB, Toxin, Jim, then Glairzilla.
Okay, yep. I got Jim B, Glairzilla, Tony C, Dark Realm Gaming. What's next?
All right, after Dark Room Gaming is Doug Dog. And then it's Wheeze, Damian Williams,
If I spell your
Foxer.
name wrong, don't take offense. I'm just typing this.
Yeah.
We know who you are. You said who? Boxer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin Clausen, AA 2018, Julio Hernandez.
Wait,
Man, this is a lot of work for a keychain. Wait, Wheeze, didn't we already say him? Wheeze 34 and Foxer.
Yeah.
Wait, those are, oh shit, man, I lost myself. Oh, there's a lot of names, dude.
Oh, this is
Game
gonna
Room
be
Guru,
brutal. All right,
Frank
hold
Ward,
on.
Timothy Pretty. I may be saying names wrong. God, Weezer 34 win 1,000 times.
Yeah, guys, only one time. Don't spam the chat. I know it's like funny and all, but don't spam the chat. You're just gonna make our
right.
work harder.
Canadian 77. Dude, Weez 34 did 1,000 times. And then we got Biggie Dick's Arcade.
There was one name I missed. It was through Julio Hernandez and Game Room Guru. Who was that?
Julio Hernandez. All right, I see Game Room Guru. Frank Ward, did you get that one?
Yeah, Frank Ward. Okay, who's next?
Oh shit, you're still way over there. Damn it, dude. This is a lot.
No, I just did Biggie D.
Biggie Dick's the last one, I think. All right, Frank.
Okay, we got
you got
Timothy. We got Timothy. Yeah, we got Timothy. But I spelled his name wrong. It was Tim.
It's all good.
Timothy Pretty. Oh, it's like pretty. It's like pretty.
You better not be cheaty, man.
Stop.
Oh wait. No, you're supposed to not see the names. Go spin that wheel, man.
I'm done with you. No, hold on. We got. Wait, do we put Weez on there?
34? Dude, you better put him. He's right there. Weezer.
Got him. Okay. Yep.
He did like 1,000 times. He put his name in there.
Okay, I think I got everybody. You guys can see the names, so I think I got everybody. All right, let me know, and then I'm gonna Canadian 77. Do we got him? Yep. Okay, that's it. We're gonna spin it. I think. You guys ready?
Spin it.
Okay, we're gonna spin it, guys. I wish you get. Maybe we'll make it bigger to spin here. We'll do it like this. Get me in out here. We'll do that so you guys can see it. All right, guys. This has been a sticker keychain combo. Let's go. Are you guys excited? I am. Okay, click the center to spin. Here we go, guys. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be Boxer.
There was a Boxer in there? Who was Boxer?
Go,
Boxer, right?
Yeah, Boxer won. Let's go.
Wait, was there a Boxer, or did you put Foxer in there twice?
I don't know. Let's see. I think it was Boxer or Boxer. Let me see. Who is it? Who's in the chat?
Oh, shit.
Let me know if you won, guys. I don't think I put Toxin in there. I gotta put him in there. Let me know, guys. Let me know.
Dude, this is so ghetto, man.
Hey, this is how it's done, dude. This is how it's done. This is how you work the kinks out, and then you get better as you go.
Yeah, you work the kinks out.
There's a really cool one that like 19K Fox does, but you have to be on like different programs to stream it.
So I guess that was Foxer, right? You put Boxer.
Okay,
that put him in there twice.
Yep, Foxer. Hold on, let me fix that. I'll take one of the name out because I don't want to do that. So Foxer, I'm gonna give it to him. No, I only put him in there once. Yeah, I only put him in there once. But let me put Toxin in. Wait, Toxin didn't want to do that one. Okay, so hold up. So remember, email thecornercade@gmail.com to let us know. So we got Foxer. Okay, so we got that out of the way. All right. So we're gonna do next prize. We're gonna do the giveaway, guys. Well, let's bring this back up to me here.
And I guess you could say if they see their names in there, don't be adding no ones. Or is that it?
Yeah, like, no, we can, because maybe somebody didn't want to win that, and I don't want somebody to take away from something that somebody didn't win. So we'll scan through the names. It'll be easier as we go because we won't have to put the names in. I would assume if you're tuning into the channel, you'll want to win free shit. Why not? This is the next thing that actually Retro 530 included this in for free, which he is the man, dude, for doing that. So this is going to go to Big Buck. It's the speaker grill cover. This is only $12 on his website. He included that as like a little freebie. And I was hoping he would do some cool stuff because he knows I run a channel here and then I can do giveaways on it too if I don't put it on mine. But this guy can be yours. I didn't even open it yet. It's still in the plastic wrap, ready to go. This is a grill cover that goes on the Big Buck. Honestly, it could be yours if you want to win it. Put a 2 in the chat. Yeah, there you go. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to get entered to win this guy. And I'll give you guys a couple.
All right, if your name's ready on the damn thing, don't be who is the one that Wheeze or whatever. Don't be telling us. All right, Jim B is a new one.
Jim B's on there. I got him.
Oh, he's on there. Damien, deal with it.
Damien's on there.
All right, Kevin. Are you sure Damien's already on there?
He's not. Damien's not on there. Let me get him on there right now.
Kevin was ready on there, I think. Right, Kevin Clausen.
Yep.
Dark Realm Gaming.
Yeah.
Damian Williams.
Yeah.
Dude, Weez 34 again. Stop. Stupid Fat Hobbit.
Nope. I'll get him on there.
And I don't know if KFB was on there.
Oh, yeah, he is.
All right, Tony C.
Yep.
And just if you guys are ready on the wheel, you guys don't gotta.
Yeah, we already got you. You guys see the wheel live, so we already got you. Yeah, put 9. That's not a. I kind of want to keep the names on there because, like, if I keep removing them, I feel like it's a lot of work to put them back on.
Yeah, just keep the names on there.
But yeah, we'll keep the names on there, guys. If you don't want it, you can always tell me at the end of the show or whatever. Email me, hey, I won this thing, but I don't want to win it, and then we'll just re-give it away if you.
Or right now, because what if they want the hat and they're like, damn, I wanted the hat, but I won this thing I don't want.
Yeah, 100%. So okay, so we'll bring.
Wait, was Tony C? Tony C is the last name? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Damien was like, I don't want that. Just kidding. Okay, let me bring the wheel back up, guys. Are you ready? Can you guys hear the sound effects or no? Probably can't. I don't know.
Spin that shit.
We're going to spin it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, Damien Dealway is hoping he wins the Blitz cap. This is for NFL Blitz.
Oh, my God. You're horrible.
You guys are horrible.
Horrible.
Leave the man alone. Glarzilla. Let's go, dude. That's our guy. He's always in
Glairzilla.
here. Glairzilla won it. Let's go. Shout out to Glairzilla. Let's go ahead and put that on the list here. I remember, guys.
Glairzilla, you got a little bit of time to be wise. You're gonna be like, nope, you got it. Are you here, Glairzilla?
You guys got to make sure that you email me too after the show. I'll let it go on for a few days, but make sure you try to email me after the show so we can get this set out to you ASAP kind of thing. I'll get it set on my last day. Like Glairzilla's like, I'll take it. Nice. Let's go, dude. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. So those two aside, we'll bring down this guy.
Wait, he doesn't have big buck though. He's saying.
Oh, you don't have big buck, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't have it.
Well, I mean, he could use it as like a decal for wall decal if you want. It's up to you, my guy. If you don't want it, let me know. If you don't want it, I can respin, my guy.
He says thanks, guys. So I think he's okay with it. Is he okay?
Okay.
You should have done that one last.
Yeah. No, I got the good stuff. We're getting better and better. Trust me. I have this in order for a reason. Here, let's fix these screens real quick. Okay, so KFB, Danny, I want my emoji back if I win. You guys got to understand, I need more subscribers and more members. So if you can get more people to join, then I can add more emojis. I don't really want to take like stuff down. I guess I can take the Pac-Man.
Dude, come on.
One down.
You could take down Cyrus and put Console Fanboy.
Come on. That's true. Yeah. We'll see about that. Okay, Travis. Okay, so this next one, guys, let's go. So
all right, how about if
here,
Console Fanboy puts a picture with his hat to the back? You'll add him, right? Like PD7 right there?
We'll see. This
guy that's a good one.
Yep. So this is the Big Buck Hunter marquee. We did the mod, right? So this is the marquee straight up. So actually, you can put some sticky tape on this and put this in your arcade as like a sign. I think that'd be pretty dope. But instead of just tossing it, I was like, hey, let's give it away on the show, and it's in mint condition. So Big Buck Hunter marquee sign. If you want to win it, put your name in the chat or hit a 3, I should say, and we'll get that started then.
Yeah. You can hang it up and you should sign it, man. Sign it.
Yeah, right. Sign at the cornercade and Mrs.
Sign the back of it. Yeah,
look at it. It says Danny is so good. He's gonna make Glairzilla buy a big buck now. That's hilarious, dude. Damien, deal with it. Okay, we got him on the list for this. Dark Realm Gaming. I think he's here.
Yeah, they're already on the list. If you're already on the list, you don't got to put another 3, Damien. Nah, it's not lit. Wheeze, come on, you trolling. Julio Gonzalez is already on there, and Damian Williams is already on there, right?
Yep, they're all there. Yep.
You can hang this in your man cave. Wheeze, stop.
Dude, he's excited, bro. Let's go.
We got you.
Make an emoji with the sunset and take the sunset out or whatever.
Hey, spin that shit. Don't cheat, man.
I'm not cheating. It's all right there.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So does anybody want to get in on this then?
Anyone else? I think we're good.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Give somebody a second. Chat's flying in.
I hope KFB wins this one. I hope he wins it.
No, he's just gonna drop it down the stairs. All right, guys. All right, here we go. We're gonna
come on, KFB, win this one.
All right, guys. Let's spin the turntable. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, dude. All right, guys. Who do you think's gonna win? I think OTG.
I hope KFB doesn't win. I hope he wins. All right, Alcohol Anonymous wins 2018.
AA 2018 is he even in here?
He was here earlier. AA 2018.
Okay, let me jot that down real quick. All right.
Oh, he says sweet.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Get hyped. Okay,
let's go.
Now this next one, guys, I got to be honest with you. I'm a little sad to let this one go. This one is dope. This is
that one is dope, dude. That was dope. You can hang that up.
Yep. So here's a 10 sign.
Oh, it's 10. Easier hang up.
So this, guys, I have behind me, I have NFL Blitz, Big Buck Hunter, and Killer Instinct on my wall, but I don't have room for this. Actually, we have different size marquees up top there. I have that Street Fighter that's smaller, the same one, but this one's way better quality, dude. It's going to cost like $20. It's actually legit, and I am sad to see it go. But guys, it's for you who support the channel day in and day out. And that's why I didn't announce this giveaway and make a thumbnail. I wanted the people that actually tune in here day in and day out, that actually support us and what we do, have a chance to win this stuff. So guys, if you want to win this, if you aren't already in the drawing here, you know who you are. Hit a 4 in the chat if you want to win this guy.
Spin that shit.
Already? All right, looks like we're good. All right, hold on. Let me get it big. Let me get it big.
Oh, you got a 4. You got a 4.
What is
Sir
it?
Sega and Super
Oh,
Dimensional.
Sir Sega, that's a new one. And Super Dimensional. Oh,
Was
let's
he?
go. We got some.
Julio's
Super-
been in there, and
Nope,
Doug
Super
Dog was
Dimensional's
already in
not.
there.
So let me get Sir Sega. Oh, it's all lowercase. Hold on. Sega.
Was
and then
Super Dimensional already in there?
Dimensional. No, he's not. Oh,
And then the other one's already in there. I think Dark Realm Gaming
yeah, Dark Realm's already
and
in there.
Doug Dog.
Look at everybody's gonna go ballistic over the hats, bro. I'm gonna be here for like an hour
Yeah.
typing the names in. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, who's gonna win this, guys? Oh, Glarzilla.
You forgot to take him out. You
No,
already
didn't
won,
you-
right?
It's okay. You can win twice, right? Or
All
should
right,
we
you
not
can
do
win
that?
twice. All right, yeah. All right, you
I
can
feel
win
like that's-
twice.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, because so they won't
Glarzilla-
be taken out for. Dude, you're awesome for doing that.
Yeah, Glarzilla.
Hashtag rigged already.
You're a bozo. Hey, you know what's cool is I can save on shipping now, right?
Yeah.
Glarzilla won the marquee.
Hey, there's the other one again. Look, you're hearing the rigged. These people don't play around over here.
Oh, stop, guys. I love you guys.
Yeah, Damien, deal
guys.
with it. Wheeze. Oh my God.
No, that's dope. I think that's really dope, man. That's one I didn't want to see, but I did it for you guys at the end of the day. Honestly, God. Now, we got the Mag Daddy. Let's go, guys. I'm very excited. Again, shout outs to Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, for hooking us up with these Arcade1up hats and swag. Me and my wife both got hoodies.
Hat to
And
the
you know what?
back.
I feel like I'm a real YouTuber now. Look, it's that real. Look, it's New Era, bro. This ain't no joke, bro. I got New Era and Nike wearing right now. So,
All right. So if KFB wins a hat and he takes a picture with hat to the back, will you put him as emoji?
yeah, but it's got to be to the front because I got to support him with that Arcade1up swag. Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be funny.
Okay, guys. So I have a fat sack of hats to give away. I got 1,
shit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna be honest with you though. For this one, guys, if you win the hat, I'm not gonna give it to you twice. So I'm gonna take your name out. I want to be able to give these to the community. For all the people that support, like I said here, I can get a shot around this here. For all the people that support Home Arcade, I think the 1UP swag just looks kind of cool though. It's dope. Like, even
And if
you
you're
don't-
already in the wheel, please don't tell us that. Like I see Doug Dog is already in there, and Dark Realm Gaming and Biggie Dick's Arcades already in there, right? I'm just naming names.
Yeah, 100%. So I will take you guys out. We got 6 chances here. It's one of the coolest things I've ever had somebody give me. Like, honestly, like, take my wife out of it because
It's-
she's a queen. But I think for somebody to reach out in the Home Arcade community and give that away, that's what I'm talking about, the positivity.
Right, here's a
that we
new
need.
one. Hopsy.
Hopsy's in the house. We're gonna add you to
66.
we're gonna add you to the list here.
Rexer. No, I'm just kidding. It
You're
was
so
a
funny, bro.
comment there from Wheeze.
Yes, those hats are fire. Okay, so Hopsy 66, we got him on there. Is there any other names that want to be added to those lists?
Any new names before he spins that shit?
I wish he could do some cornercade hats. That would be dope, dude. I'd be going nuts.
Stop it, console fanboy. I hope he wins.
He
And we need
will.
a picture hat to the back. We need a video. Look, shout
Oh,
out
look, there
Ezekiel.
he goes. Ezekiel's in the house. 199 super chat. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. I think, you know, for this one, we gotta get people hyped a little bit. So let's get hyped, guys. And why stop there? Let's
Hey,
get the
spin that
bangers out,
shit.
dude. Let's no one more. Let's get the bangers out, dude. Let's
People-
go. I'm done having fun with you guys.
All right.
we'll spin the wheel.
All right, spin that shit. Go.
Guys, let's go, dude. Okay, let's get the wheel up here. Guys, ready? Let's get a drum roll. 3,
Hell yeah,
2,
they're
1.
ready. They're like, hurry up, spin it.
Let's hit it. No, they
All
want
right,
to hang
let's
out.
see. This
They
is a
want to hang
good
out
one.
all night. Let's go. All right, first hat. Oh, look at it's
Biggie Dick.
Let's
Biggie
go,
Dick.
dude. He's gonna win on the stream every night. Let's go,
Biggie
dude.
Dick. We need you to do a stream with it. Hat to the back.
That's awesome, dude. All right, so we got our first hat winner. Now I'm gonna take the names out, so you can't win that hat again. So it's gonna remove Biggie D right now.
KFB's trying to cheat. Hey, wait, you got a new name, Nino Brown. I hadn't seen that name.
Yeah, he's been in here before, so let me add him to the list. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. KFB says he'll give you $1,000. Wait, he's giving you $1,000 in super chats. I want a hat. Dude, you're gonna. This isn't a bribery thing. Sorry, KFB.
KFB, I love you when you support the
Maybe
channel.
if you give Ezekiel $1,000, maybe
Yeah,
he'll
there you
send you
go.
a hat.
Oh, Ralphie Duran. Okay, we'll get you added to the list. He's just popping in here. Let's see. Damn, I hate when it takes the caps lock off. What I'm trying to do so.
Super Dimensional says Claire Zilla's gonna win again.
He's got the hot hand right now, dude. Okay,
I
so
know, man.
I mean, there's a good chance to win this thing. We only have a couple names on here. It's not like 60 people.
Yeah,
put
I'm
on
glad
here.
Biggie Dick won, man. I'm glad he
Oh,
won.
he deserves it. You know, it's
He's
cool.
a
Like,
hardcore dude.
he is. Like, everybody deserves it. I guess I wish Ezekiel, I wish I had 40 hats to give away.
Yeah,
This is on Ezekiel's
you're right.
dime. He gave me 6 of them, and I'm very blessed to be able to do this, man. This is
Everyone
super
but
cool.
KFB. KFB don't care.
I will tell you guys, I'm gonna give you a little little inside information real quick before we spin. My wife wants to start up an Etsy shop again. And we're gonna put, once we get like the funds appropriate to her to be able to do some of this cool stuff, we're gonna do like corner cake gear, and not only corner cake gear, but we're gonna do arcade gear. So like if you see something OTG that like, hey, I want like a KI cool looking shirt, we'll design it and we'll make it, and you can buy it. Like, how cool is that gonna be?
Oh,
And
that's
gonna be
cool.
on our YouTube channel. So my wife's really good at doing that stuff, and she wants to get back in the fold of it. So we're definitely gonna do some cool things. So this isn't the only run of the apparel, trust me. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spin that wheel. I don't
Spin
see
that
any
shit.
new
Hurry.
names, so let's go. Spin it right now. Let's go, dude. Guys, who's gonna win?
Oh, it's Super Dimensional.
Super Dimensional. Let's go, dude.
Hell yeah!
Let's
Congrats,
go. Let's
man.
go. Oh, console fanboy sweating now.
How many more hats left?
I got 4 hats.
4 more left? Oh,
And I just
4
want to
more
preface
hats?
this, guys. You have to email me at thecornercade@gmail.com to say your name, and then like I need your actual like YouTube name, and then your real full name,
Right.
and then your address. If you do not do that, I will give you guys up until, let's just do midnight tonight Central. If you don't do that, I am going to put the prize back into the drawing, and we will redraw, because I got to make it fair for everybody. So you got to give Damian Grady bullshit.
Right, you got an extra name that wants to be added.
Oh,
Canadian _EH.
Okay, definitely, dude, definitely. Okay, let's get you added in here. And everybody else is like, no more names. We're trying to win here. All right, there we go. Added to the
Hurry up,
list.
spin that shit.
Well, there's no more names?
No more names, man.
All right,
Hurry
here
up,
we
dude.
go.
What are you waiting for? Spin. Make it
All right,
faster.
spin it.
People want to win. See if they win. It's taking too much time.
Oh, don't do that.
Dude, people are excited, man.
Oh, Waves won.
Weeze?
Look at him. Yep, he was spinning
All
in the
those
chat. Let's go.
times. Either we put you in there once. You won.
Let's go, dude.
People like I think that's the name they like me saying, Wheeze.
Weeze. All right, I'm gonna take him out. It's removing. Hold on. It's gotta take a second. God, Council Fanboy wants to take for $1.99. He wants to take a dump on the hat. See, this is why I don't want to know if I want to get.
Yeah, you know what? I think we gotta take Console Fanboy's name out of it. Give it to somebody that will appreciate it.
Nah, I won't do that, but I will spin this wheel again.
Yeah, spin that shit. We're getting lower. Nino Brown. Is yeah.
Let's go, dude. Nino Brown. Let's go, dude.
Congratulations.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 2 hats left, guys.
Oh shit. 2.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Is OTG gonna win a hat?
I didn't put my name in there.
I know.
Give someone else a chance.
That is,
I think the hat's dope.
Yeah, it is fair. I will admit that. That's pretty nice of you. All right, so no one else. So we're gonna spin it again, guys.
Another reason we should take KFB's name out. Give other people a chance.
Well, here, Boxer.
Oh, Boxer won again.
Wait,
his name is Foxer, but
Foxer. Yeah, Foxer.
That's Foxer.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought I changed that, but yeah, Foxer.
Foxer, you're already in. You're Boxer. That's you. He just autocorrect put you as Boxer.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Boxer.
buddy.
You won the hat.
So I'm gonna remove your name. Again, guys, it's not 100% that people are gonna get back to me. I can guarantee you somebody's gonna drop the ball. I 100% guarantee you. So the prize will be back up there. I promise you. So don't think that this is the end of the road here. We got one more hat on the line, guys.
One more hat.
I removed that name. And we're gonna give it one more spin, and here we go, dude.
Final one.
Oh, KFB.
Oh, KFB! You got robbed. Toxin
it's
won.
Toxin,
Congratulations,
dude.
Toxin. I'm glad Toxin won that.
Toxin's a good
You
member of
enjoy
the
it.
community, man.
You were so close, KFB. It was like
KFB.
it was like nope.
I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry.
That is proof that God loves Arcade1up.
He didn't want to see you take a shit on it. So let's go. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the giveaway. And guys, like I said, you got 2 hours to give me an email. And if you don't, with your YouTube name, your real name, your address, so I can ship this out, I'm going to re-put that stuff back up on, and we'll do like random giveaways of that stuff. So
hey, once again, Biggie Dick's asking right now,
Yep.
what's your email? If you go to the about section, it'll be thecornercade@gmail. And I don't want to say the wrong email address. Is it thecornercade@gmail?
Yep, I got it posted on the screen here so you can see.
Right there, thecornercade@gmail.com.
100%, guys. Dude, this was a fun show, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Who thought we were gonna get that much AtGames talk?
Oh man, you're crazy with the let's goes, dude. You make me laugh.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's funny.
Does
dude,
it
you don't see me in the comment section always, or like the
Get
live,
hyped.
like let's go.
Guys, that's what we're gonna do on some of the shirts too. We're gonna have
It's funny, dude.
We're gonna do
It's
some
funny.
cool stuff. We're gonna do some really cool stuff. Yeah, the emails we're getting some emails now. We're getting some emails coming in, so I appreciate it, guys. And guys, this is a give back for you guys at the end of the day who support the channel. The more stuff I'm able to get or acquire, the more stuff I'd love to give away to you guys, because you guys have pretty much made my dreams come true to be able to host a podcast show once a week and to become a YouTuber that can share our home arcade at the end of the day for you guys. So I really do appreciate it. Anything that we can do to help you guys out. And I got to be honest with you, even Mrs. Cornercade wanted to help you guys out. She threw in her hat into the drawing as well. She was like, you know what?
Dang.
I love the community so much. Like, I'm going to give up my hat, because at the end of the day, she has a big heart, guys. My wife has the biggest heart in the world. She said, I could, if you want to match with me, I could wear like a black hat, wear it backwards, and it'll still look the same thing, just to give one more community member a chance to win the Arcade1up hat.
That's
so
badass.
I thought that was really cool for her, really sweet. I mean, if she could, real quick story. There was somebody that bought a Lego set from us. We had like a brand new Lego set that we just never used or opened or anything. So we put it up on Marketplace to sell, right? And whoever bought it, they said, could you like make it from Santa Claus? It's for a gift for a kid. Like we couldn't find this in the stores anywhere. And she went to the extent of not only wrapping it and putting a bow and doing the from Santa, but she put the return address as Santa Claus 123 North Pole Street or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was telling, which is, can you imagine if you're a kid and you got that? That's really sweet of my wife. And I'm not trying to put her on a pedestal. I'm just saying that the type of person she is.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that the return address for Santa Claus 123 North Pole Street is actually the post office. They do that on purpose for kids all around the world when they're sending the letters and stuff like that.
I didn't
That
know
it
that.
goes to the post office. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I'm like, oh, that's super dope. That's pretty cool. So KFB says, how much is the hat? I'll just buy it. KFB, this is from Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. It's not sold yet. He should put up a website and sell this stuff for sure. But yeah, you'll have to get in talks with him for
I think once he starts selling and Arcade1up's gonna be like acting like they were gonna put out the hats in the first place.
Oh
man.
yeah, no,
I doubt those two, but
this is what they should have
they're a
done from
little
day
company.
one. But yeah,
And plus they love their fans, I hope. But you know what, KFB, I heard that if you give Ezekiel $1,000, he'll probably do it for you. You gotta ask him first, so give him $1,000.
Oh, look at this! Look at this, Ezekiel, dude, you're gonna melt my heart, bro. Like $1.99 super chat. Ezekiel, the Chicago Red says, "Tell Katie I will get her a hat." And that is,
hey,
what a cool guy, dude. What a cool guy.
I'm not giving away any of my shoes, boxer. Get out
of
here.
Yeah. +1 for OTG's Jordans. You could probably afford to part with some, Weezys or Yeezys or something, or some Jordans, right?
Nah, man, nah. I'm good. I'm all looking around if I have anything.
Should I do the front? Let's go, dude. Like Michael B style for the rest of the show.
Hey, you people gotta stop, man. But anyways, make sure you guys tune in next week because I cannot wait. Hopefully, if everything goes through correct the way it's supposed to, hopefully we'll have mode on here. And I don't want to bring up the kill the. But basically, I don't want to beat the dead horse with the AtGames, but I need to ask him, why did he say he likes the artwork? Oh, you're my boy. I can't wait. It's going to be like weekly retro party all over again. But why?
That's hilarious.
I don't believe him. And I can't wait to talk to him about it.
100%. And I want to have a couple AtGames guys gone. Like a guy like, Biggie D, for example, who likes AtGames products,
Biggie D, Biggie Dick, come on here.
I'd love to get him on. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today's show, guys. If it went to me, we'd be here all night talking and jabbing arcades with you. Come on, Arcade1up, step your game up and get something released and get something announced for January. What are you doing, kids? What are you doing? We just had a $5 super chat from Foxer coming in. Sorry I spelled your name wrong. We were going fast. But what? You guys keep doing what you do. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel.
One last thing. Super Dimensional said Michael B too. If you could get Michael B on here with Moat, be like, we want the answers. But anyways.
Hey, I want to throw this out there. I'm a very open and transparent person. You guys love me. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but I go through my progressions to prep for the show. I literally ask every single person every single time, and you guys know this because I did this in other people's chats all the time. Can I be on your show? Can I be on your show? Let me on your show. I ask them all the time, guys. There's some personal stuff going on with some of the YouTubers out there. So I want to throw that under the bus. Mo was out of town, guys. So we're going to have Mo on the show today, but he was out of town. So I say it all the time. Michael B, you want to come on? You want to come on? P-Dubs, you want to come on? Sometimes I get the Heisman. So I'm going to keep asking because it's the only way at the end of the day. No YouTuber is going to come to you or person. You have to be the straw that stirs the drink. Nobody's going to come up to me and say, hey, I'd love to be on your show. Nobody does that. You have to ask them. So I always ask every week because I love having people on. I always do a show by myself, but it's better to have people on. It's better to have that conversation. So I would love to have Michael be on as well. I'd love to have everybody on, like a guy like a P-Dubs, for example, who has AtGames products and is well-versed in AtGames. What is his 2 cents, live kind of thing. So I'd absolutely love it, and we'll see what happens in the future. And guys, there's always another next week's show Tuesday, so we'll definitely see what's up. and we'll see what we do for Saturday. Saturday's been kind of like a toss-up. I don't know what to do. Sometimes we play games. I don't know what we're doing for
Just
Saturday.
keep doing you. People are gonna
yeah,
join
we're
no
just
matter
gonna keep
what
doing
because they
whatever we
want to
feel
hear
like
the
it.
cornercade. And I appreciate you inviting me again. I appreciate this. It's fun. I forgot that I like streaming. I know my schedule's pretty busy, but whenever I can, if you need somebody, I'll come through. And I appreciate the offer to be here at the cornercade and
Thanks, man.
just have fun shooting the shit, man.
100%, guys. And that's what this is all about. It's about gaming, having fun, enjoying the classics, and trying to get those new titles, guys. We want the new titles. So Arcade1up, if you're listening, we want the new titles. Let's go. OTG, do you have any final thoughts?
Oh, dude, I think I've been telling my final thoughts. Dude, I'm just happy to be here. I know, I don't know, man. I had a good time, dude, and I see some good positive comments in the, in here. So thank you guys for being positive, for me being on here, because it's kind of a like I love Quarter K. I love what he does. I love his positivity. But you remind me kind of when I used to be like all happy and like into it, and I kind of like that, man. So I like that I'm not like that, and I love having these conversations with you and with other people. Hopefully we get Moat. I miss talking to Moat. I miss when we used to do a weekly show together. Moat is just somebody who laughs and is out there, and if I could get him in that element again where it's Moat laughing and stuff like that, I do miss that. So hopefully next week, it'll be a new year. Hopefully the show goes through great, and hopefully it'll be interesting conversation. But dude, I gotta say it again, man. Whatever you've done this year, Cornercade, I love what you're doing. Your energy, it's fucking awesome. Keep that shit up, and just keep rolling with it, man. You're doing a good job. But appreciate everyone. Thank you for all the winners out there. I mean, thank you. Congratulations.
That's
to all
right.
the winners out there, the people who
Congratulations.
got the hat. Thank you, Toxin, for not letting Console Fanboy win. He almost won and did it, and I know that hit him a little harder, but he wasn't gonna appreciate it.
God.
Toxin got it. I am happy. And Console Fanboy, we love you. Thank you for being on here, supporting me, being on Cornercade. When I'm not on here, you're on here anyway with the super chats. We love you, but we love to poke at you. We know you love the attention, so I love bringing you up. But yeah, dude, I love your people in here. You have some good people in here. Thank you, everything, Danny. You're the man, man. That's all I gotta say.
100%. I appreciate the kind words as always, OTG, man. Shout outs to the real hero here, Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. Again, thank you so much for coming through, man. You are a home arcade god. I know there's a mod god in Kongs, but you are like the generous angel that keeps on giving. Thank you so much for really supporting this whole thing and to letting me have Arcade1up gear. It was always like a kind of like a dream of mine since I started collecting these things. I'm like, it'd be dope to have some gear. Never got the gear from them, but I got the gear from you. Thank you so much, man. It definitely meant a lot to me. And I think last week we had a great show with Travis. You, me, and Travis. That was dope.
You do.
And like you, me, Mo. Can we imagine we get Travis on too? Oh my God, that's gonna be bananas. Tune in next week to see. Gotta leave him with that cliffhanger. But if you don't have anything, I don't have anything. We are done here, guys. 2.5 hours into it. 57 people in the building. Please give this video a like if you haven't. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. What are you doing? And please turn on those notifications. That's how you're gonna get all of our stuff. We're posting stuff randomly here and there. That's how you're gonna get tuned into everything. This is Danny from the Cornercade, speaking upon OTG, who has joined me in the Cornercade as well. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.